same old song. Yeah, all right. Hey, Shalom. You Miss Mola. You know, of course, we're going to start it out here. We're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, Ba'ashem, Kabbalah. But honestly, the apostles of El Spray, Millstone, peace and blessings. It's true, Shalom. You push it, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, we're going to wait till the down street car pass real quick. We get into it. Yeah, so we're going to get into it, man, with prophecy. That's all that's left in this place, man. We wait for these prophecies to come to pass so we get delivered and see all our enemies fall right before our eyes, man. That's what we waiting on. You know, the Most High, if he said, like he declared what the end from the beginning, so we just waiting for everything to come to pass because if he said it's going to happen. So that's what we're getting into now, man. The Charagma, he said that was going to come. That's here. You know, America's crumbling right before our eyes. He said he was going to fucking destroy Babylon. You know, he was going to use no bomb for, you know, Babylon pretty much, roughly paraphrasing. This place can't be healed. It's about going down. You know, they had, what's the face too? I thought I get that. Was it June 1-7? Yeah, let's get June 1-7 first. And then we'll go to the other one. Yeah, so we're going to get into it, man. It's time for this place to go down. And ain't that a damn thing anybody can do about it. You know?
This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 7. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to strange fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Yeah, so America is going in the same way as Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You see these people around here going after strange flesh, women on women, men on men. So you know what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? It got rained with fire, man. You know, complete destruction. And the same thing is coming to this place because America went and did the same damn thing that they doing. You can't go nowhere now without seeing a damn sodomite, man. Man or woman. You go to the store, you run into some. You go anyway your day-to-day, man, you're gonna run into something like a sodomite out here, man. And it's vexing to even see it, especially our people. We know Esau Edom, that's his thing. But when you see an Israelite like that, man, you know, it just really gets to you, you know? But that's what this place pushes. Got the transformers out here in full blast. It's like a whole explosion that came with the past 2-3 weeks, man. Everywhere you look, turn on the news, transformer this, transformer that. You know, drag shows. You know, this place got to go.
God. It's Jeremiah chapter 49 and 17. It says, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall son of man dwell in it.
God, hey, this place is gonna go down, man, because look, Edom, you know, this is where the chief house of Edom right here, Basra, man. Right. And that's where this cracker got his foothold at, pushing his wine all over the world, being a freak, you know, just do as thou wilt. You know, if you're a man, you can put a dress on, you know, nobody's gonna judge you, you know. This is what he tell people, man. And this is what he tell our people, really, and our people just eat it up and go with it, man. You know, they figure Esau Edom's a so-called, you know, because they got a picture of him being Jesus. They figure he's, you know, a god or something. But this so-called white man, he's nothing but a man at the day, a base man at that. And, you know, and he's going to fucking suffer the wrath of Yahweh Shimei Awashah. You know? And all you niggas want to join on to this fucking cracker, man. Y'all going to die with him. There's no more upholding this fucking wickedness. You know? It's fucking disgusting having to look at this shit.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And how did it do that?
All right, first and foremost, this wicked ass cracker. All right, he's the forefront of wickedness. Okay, the son of perdition. It says, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things. And the Lord, just how you said, this one sparked my interest of bringing the scripture out. Hey, the wickedness of this devil, like, how much more can we take? How much more can the world take? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord, he is looking down upon this place, and he is utterly disgusted with this shit. And that's why he said he will hold his tongue no more. All right, and who is his tongue? Who is his mouthpiece? The prophets. Yeah. You know, we're out here crying and sighing, week in, week out, daily. All right, we're exposing this devil's wickedness from one end of the earth to the other end. All right.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, man. We're the mouth of the Most High, man. Whether you people want to believe it or not, as you see the men out here on these highways and byways out here, we're the only one out here talking about wickedness, man. You know, preaching the downfall of this place, saying it's got to go. Nobody else is. So-called Jays over in Israel, they having a good old time, a blast, you know? Where are they prophets at? No, they just walking up and down in fucking black suits all day, you know, and banging their head up against the goddamn wall, you know? And matter of fact, they really entrenched with that wickedness over there. Because what is Tel Aviv, the biggest sodomite parade of the whole earth or something? You know? Pink City. Yeah, Pink City. So who else could be the mouth of the Lord, man, but us? Nobody else. There ain't nobody else disgusted with this place. Everybody just says, oh, well, you know, that's not me. You know, let them have fun. Don't judge. But no, we out here to fucking judge you people, man. And tell y'all fucking asses, y'all about to get ready to goddamn die, man. And it's just that simple. You know? There's no more sugarcoating this thing. We getting closer and closer to the end. Every day we get up, man. You know? The big war with China coming up. You know, they steady drumming that up. Wars and rumors of wars. You know, the Fed now dropping July, which is going to be complete fucking oppression on all you people. Yeah, all you jakes out here like to say, oh, the so-called white man ain't holding you down. You know, we free now. You about to find out real soon your ass ain't free. You know? And you about to find out real soon you up on a damn sodomite. You know?
Yeah, they're gonna legalize pedophilia.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And that's what this man is. He's the chief sodomite on the whole earth, man. In fact, I can get that Daniel 11:37 real quick. And then we're gonna jump on you got, bro.
It says, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise among themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right? And that's what we're doing. We are complaining continually. These video epistles, right? These different sit-downs that brothers do, the Shabbat lessons, that's the cries of the men of the Lord, man. We're crying unto whom? Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and we're telling them the things that this devil is doing. All right, it's an inquisition that's being brought upon this devil, man. And that word inquisition going to where it's a case, right? We're building up a case. We are the how you say it? The word escaped me, but we're literally taking the things that this devil do. Yeah. We got this devil on trial. That's detective, brother.
You know, when somebody commits a crime and they don't get immediately caught for it,
yeah,
what they do, they send a detective out to investigate.
That's right.
And make different reports. And once he come to a conclusion, what he do? Interrogate people, talk to people, find out what's going on. And then after they arrest them, what they do? They give it to the prosecution team.
Right.
You know? And that's what we doing now. We the prosecution team. And we got this devil on trial, man.
Like I said, yeah, we got this devil on that board. We got a face of a damn cracker right here, and we steady connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Who pushing homosexuality?
So.
Who pushing bestiality? You know, who's raping and pillaging and killing everything on earth, man? Esau, like the brother was going to, the son of, you know, man of sin. He's been revealed. You know, there's no more debating who the so-called white man is. And it definitely ain't no damn time to be giving this fucking cracker a break, man. Come on, oh, don't worry about Esau. Man, fuck that. We gonna worry about this cracker, man, because he's a big part of prophecy, man.
That's right.
You know, this cracker ain't getting no break. He fucking fucked us over. And everybody want to get this cracker a break now. That shit over with, man.
Right.
We gonna call this motherfucking piece of shit out, man. I'm gonna try to tone it down because I know, but I'm getting raw in the spirit right now, though, you know. But you know, Salakia, bro. But yeah, this man, he been fucking running his goddamn ass up and down this world doing the hell he want to, and that shit's over with, you know. And if nobody don't like it, who gives a damn? We ain't holding our tongue no more, man. We ain't sugarcoating nothing. You want to be sugarcoated? Go to Joel Osteen, man.
Right.
Turn to T.D. Jakes. You know, but the Spirit of the Lord is burning hot now, man. We at the end. Who gives a damn what anybody has to say right now? You know, we can see this place on the ropes. Yeah.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 36. It says, and the king shall do according to his will. 37. It's verse 37. It says, neither shall he regard the power of his fathers.
Right, because Esau, you know, he followed Abraham and Isaac, man. You know, he knew who their powers were, who their fathers were, man. You know, followed the law, statute, and commandments. But no, did he choose to do it? No, he didn't regard the power of his fathers, you know, which is the Most High Yahweh. No, he wanted to be his own power, right? You know, he wanted to do his own thing. He knew not to eat raw meat or half-done meat, but he did it anyway. So we supposed to, you know, make an excuse for this man? No, we're gonna call him out for who he is.
An example with Cain and Abel.
Yeah,
You know what did Cain do? With that his wicked sacrifice that he gave to the Lord. The Lord don't accept what it was, vegetables or some type of crop. But Cain knew what the hell that he needed to do, but he chose to do the wrong thing.
Want to do his own thing, man. And that's who this man is, man. And there's no place for him in the earth no more, man.
This back in Daniel 11 and 37. I'll start at the top. It says, neither shall he regard the power of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any power, for he shall magnify himself above all.
Yeah, this is what this man does, man. You know, he has no desire for women. You know, Jake, look at Jake. He got fucking pictures and pics of women in his phone, you know? So-called white man, he's with, you know, with a woman, but he don't desire that, man. You know, that's his best friend, you know? He want to sit back and braid her hair, you know, help her pick out a dress, and you leave him in the house alone too by himself. He got a damn panties on, man. You know, in the mirror and dressed up in lingerie. Yeah, right.
They like to watch they women get.
Yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's who he is, man. A cook, man. You know, a low life dirtbag cook. You know, and that's who he is, man. He magnifies himself above all. He's over everything. You know, the Most High, the other nations, you know, he sit down and look above everybody like they're a piece of shit, man. You know, but hey, we calling this man out for who he is, man. You know, and we talking about Esau, Edom, you know, and that's who he is. You know, we can pinpoint who he is in the scriptures. You know, we got him to a T now. You know, and it's all through the will of Yahweh Shimmy Yahweh. You know?
Y'all had. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And like I said, going into what you're saying, brother, it's like the wickedness that we're spotting out, man. And people thinking everything's sweet and thinking that everything is going to prolong forever. But, you know, the wicked still has to receive his judgment, you know? Even though you think things are sweet, the wicked will be punished.
And you coons out here, man. Hey, y'all want to uphold this man's society? You know, everywhere you look, you see a damn nigga running for office, man. Especially the nigga woman. You know, so y'all fucking uplift this man and keep trying to, you know, get his society keep going, man. You know, but y'all fucking days number 2. You know, y'all about to go down too, so-called white man. You know, because y'all ain't standing for nothing out here. You know, you got Cantrell out here running the muck in the city, all out fucking harlot. She's still married, right? And here it is. She opened her legs up to this dude named Baby or something. A big whore out here, mayor of the city though. You know, she laying down out here, fucking just a whore in the street, man. So yeah, you uplift all this, you know. So you got to go down with him, and it's just that simple. And it's a new day, Esau. It's your time to go down, man. Okay.
This is Proverbs 10 and 27. It says, the fear of the Lord prolongeth the days, but the years of the wicked shall be short. Okay, and understanding, you should know what the fear of the Lord is, of following the law, statutes, commandments. You know, being found blameless in the times to come. You know, that's how you become found blameless in the times to come, if you're fearing the Lord. You know, but that's something that the wicked are obviously not doing, and obviously, again, that the days are constantly being cut shorter and shorter.
Yeah, man. We ready for this man to go down, and everybody else who love him too, man. You know, whether you an Israelite or you a heathen, man. All y'all are enemies to Yahweh Shem Yahushua right now, you know, and you got to be put down in such treason. You know, in other words, you know, our people, you treasonous right now. You know, you taking up for this man, you know, giving the cloak for his sins. You know, that's over with. You know, there's no more. Yeah, I think I'm wild. You guys have
I wanted to bring this out to back up. You said something real important. You said we're not going to stop talking about Esau because it's the downfall of his kingdom. And when you look in the scriptures, every prophecy that deals with Yahushua coming back tells you that it's going to come back in the Edomite rulership, and he's coming back to destroy it. So anybody telling you we shouldn't talk about Esau, we got more important things to talk about than Esau, they don't want to get out of here, man.
exactly.
This the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, starting at the top. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. So it's a savior coming to Edom, man. To do what? It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. So the Lord's coming back to kill Edomites, man. That's a huge.
Oh, so like, bro, I didn't mean that. You got it. No. You know, but we shouldn't say nothing about Esau, though. You know.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. Yahushua has come back to, you know, put hands on this man and slay him.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about
Knock him out of power, but no, he ain't a big deal.
That's not important. The Lord coming back and reestablishing righteousness on the earth, that's not important.
Exactly.
We got to talk about some nigga in his opinion, man.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's looking at the man of the Lord, man. It's coming clear and clear who the men of the Lord are, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody. Yeah, right. Join hand.
Hand join hand.
That's right. Most I
Hand
know.
join hand.
Yeah.
Hand wear bow tie.
Yeah.
Bugged out, man.
Yeah.
It says, verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So vengeance and redemption of Israel and vengeance against Edom, they go hand in hand. Right. It's the same precept, man. It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, comma, and the year of my redeemed is come. So the salvation of Israel coincides with the destruction of Edom. There's no way around that. You can't. Nobody who's ignoring Edom is teaching the truth of the Bible. You can't flip through this book and not see Edom getting judged, man. Babylon the Great, the king of Babylon. Who was the king of Babylon? Edom.
A big, major part of prophecy.
Yeah.
But let's brush him over, you know. You know, let's just go back and bicker forth about, you know, whatever, you know. I ain't gonna get into it. So. Yeah. I'm fucking. Yeah. You know, come on, bro. You got to it. All right.
Also, too, in the scriptures, man, how did you ever see a prolonged of wickedness that was allowed to continue forever?
Right.
At some point in time, the Lord always chopped that shit off and set up something different. This time, this is the end, where this shit is going to be chopped off, and the righteous are going to be set at top. But you got it, bro.
Yeah. Because I back up the point, because it's important to know that Esau is ruling, because the scriptures say, I'm about to bring it out. It's it's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Yeah, man. And that's the importance of knowing who's in rulership right now. Because we know that our kingdom will come through the ultimate destruction of this kingdom, man. You know, that's why it's important to know who's ruling. If Esau wasn't ruling, then that means we not next. You know?
Bro. Yeah. Like, what's the point then? Like, why are we even doing this? You're not going to get into all of it, you know? Like, why don't you just stay home, you know, drink you some damn juicy juice or whatever they drink now. Eat them, them Pockies or something, you know? Yeah, hot pockets, all that crap. Why even preach the word, man? If you're not going to preach the whole damn thing. You know, and that's what the scripture call about, eat the whole roll. And that's talking about Esau, man. Our arch nemesis, if you want to call him that, you know? And that's who he is, man. He know it. But you know, you got something, bro. Because the spirit keep trying to get me, I'm resisting. You know?
God, this is a prophecy that has to come to pass here too. It's Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it most desolate from Teman, and they of the dead shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. That is prophecy. It has to happen. We got to get vengeance on those Edomites. How he just brought up how Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. Esau has to go down and by the hand of it, and of course through Yahweh Shai, the head taking it down. It's a prophecy that has to happen. It's a major prophecy.
Hey, shot, brother. If I can back you up with this, man. It's the oldie but goodie. We all know it. Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here's the what?
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So how you going to break down the Bible and not mention the people that put us in slavery going into slavery? That's our patience and our faith. What is your faith then if it's not seeing these Edomites fall, man?
That's right.
Your faith is in what? Getting married, having a family here, getting a college degree, getting a green, yeah, whatever. Come on, man. Yeah. Our faith is in nothing in this place continuing, man. We have no continuous city here. We seek one to follow. And in order for that to follow, this place has to go. So if you're not talking about that, what are you doing?
Yeah, reparations.
Yeah.
And CBDCs and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you want to don't forget about
Oh, yeah.
This is really reparations that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Seeing this man go down, that's reparations. To see the man that killed your ancestors, really that killed you in a past life. He killed your dog ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
with no remorse.
That just uttered it, all the tribes, every one of the 12 tribes, he slaughtered you. Right? These different nations, they dealt treacherously with us. Reparations is in the being under the head of Yahweh Shai, all right, and ruling over these devils with a rod of iron. That's reparations.
Go ahead.
If I can say one more thing, there is nothing in this world that can appease the men of the Lord. There's nothing in this kingdom that can appease the men of the Lord, bro. We know what's coming.
You know what's coming.
We know. We know it's nothing that they can bribe the true men of the Lord. You got some men who claim being men of the Lord and they, take that purse and shit. But it's nothing that the true men of the Lord you can bribe them with to stop doing this work. We're gonna do this until the Lord say stop. When he say stop, that's gonna be the beginning of the end of this devil, the physical way. You know, hey, a lot being talked about right now, but it's finna get physical, like the brother was going into, man. Different wars and these different pestilence, they're ramping up again. You know, you got it, bro.
That's what prophesy means, to say before.
Right.
To say before what? Before it happens.
That's right.
It's going to come to pass, man. Everything that we speak into the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to happen.
All right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Back you up, brother. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, said Yahweh, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and son and nephew, said Yahweh. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction.
Stop there. Yeah, that's going into the radiation from the nuclear bit. But I want the prepare slaughter, man. Yeah. Hey, Most High, how about Shimmy Al-Shan? Say, man, prepare slaughter for these people, man. We got to get them back. Say, Most High, what is that? Ecclesiastes 3:15. You require which is past, and what you did to us in the past is back now. It didn't fast forward to now. You came back in the reincarnation, and you got to pay the tab, man. Because you gotta, go out there and say, well, that's not me. That was my forefather. That was my pops. You are your people in that reincarnation, man. That whole line of wickedness, that whole group, man. And like you said, nephew, whatever, niece too, add that too. We're gonna get your ass too,
They using that reparations as that's supposed to be the everything's okay.
And then, but they fight tooth and nail on it. They don't even want to give Jake that. So this man's a piece of shit, man.
Yeah. Think of the insult of it. What was the first bill? I think that was out there in Cali that every African American is supposed to get like 5 million or some shit like that.
Oh,
and imagine that shit happening around the time when the dollar is collapsing, bro.
Yeah.
When the dollar don't mean shit.
Now they want to talk about.
This is when we supposed to get the money. It's an insult, bro. It's insult on top of insult.
Yeah, because they tell you.
But even with that, with the whole reparations thing, you still got this devil ruling over you.
Yeah,
so the money that you get, you just funnel it back into his economy. Yeah. You're still keeping him afloat. So you're not. It's not doing you any good at the end of the day.
Because what Jake gonna do with $5 million?
Just kill himself.
Fuck it off. Yeah.
All names, Louis, Gucci, Ferrari, eat them.
Like everything Jake gonna buy, he's gonna get it from the east. Right? When you read Deuteronomy 28, it says you will go to your enemy for the want of all things. So if he controls the food, he controls the real estate, he controls all the precious minerals, he controls transportation, he controls the flow of gasoline. Everything you're doing is going back to him any damn way. So that's not reparation. That's just keeping his shit going, like the brother said. We want him to come down out of power, man. We want to sit on thrones. We want to rule. We want to judge this devil. That's our rightful place on the earth.
And like you say, if the truth, being blessed, you got slaves, man. You got people working for you. And that's what we want. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man in chains, man. That's our reparations, Oh, you got
it. Back up on that. This Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So the elect men, they not gonna be happy until we see the fall of his enemy. Till we see the fall of this devil. This devil gotta come down. There's nothing on this earth you can give us that'll satisfy us. Because we know that this is not for us. Like well, just brought up, we have no continuous city here. This is not our rest. We don't have shit here.
Right. Yeah. And say that, we got a full picture now, man. We know the so-called white man has to be in chains before righteousness, man, to be established in the earth. You still can't have this man just running around the earth, popping dogs, molesting little children, man. You can't have him running rampant. You got Esau, Edom over here still running, but you got the kingdom of heaven set up, man. No, it's gonna be one kingdom of righteousness set up in the earth, man. This man has to be fully shackled, because I believe, I don't know, Jeremiah, Isaiah, I forget, but he turned the whole world into a damn wilderness, man. And he has to be pretty much clamped down, put it in layman's terms. Because we see what he's doing now on the earth, polluting the air, the water. You can't even buy a bar of soap without poison in it, man. Your toothpaste messed up. Everything, even if it says organic, it ain't even organic. You got poison in every crack and cranny you could think of, man. But we supposed to sit here and relax on eat, man.
Brother, he's labeled as death.
Yeah. What else? What else could he do?
Who puts pork in soap, man?
Yeah, right.
Putting something unclean and something that's supposed to clean you. That's madness.
Yeah.
Me and the brother went to the store today to get a few things, the fellowship later on, and we seen some smoked sausage.
Yeah.
Now the smoked sausage said turkey and beef. So I'm like, hey, that's gonna be good for the brothers. So then you read the ingredients. The last ingredient say encased in pork skin.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you dog bitch, you almost got me there. You know what I'm saying? You can't even try to do the right thing, brother. It's like, damn.
What's the point of turkey sausage cased in pork? That's like,
Come on,
like,
man.
you might as well just sold a pork sausage. Like,
You're right. For real. I go through the house of doing all that, But that's what this man does, man. He's the ultimate prankster. He's the head honcho of pedophilia.
Yeah.
He's that man. And he has to come to an end. And we're seeing his whole place come to an end, man, with his economy failing. We get that and Zephaniah, man. I think one, two, kind of. Yeah. We're gonna get into it, man, because hey, whatever we got is coming to an end, and we seeing it, man. And that's the joy of the true man of the Lord, to see us fall by enemy, and knowing that he'll be our slave one day here real soon. And nothing nobody can do about it either. That makes it even more better, man.
This Baruch chapter 4 and verse 30, it says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem. So be glad about this. Everything that's coming after this, take a good heart. You're supposed to be glad about it. It says, for he that gave you that name will comfort you. So wait, whoa. It said, he that gave you that name will comfort thee. So how is this what we finna go into, comforting? So explain it. It says, miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which the children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Know what that's talking about? Babylon the Great, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, man. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting. What's that fire? These ICBM nuclear missiles, right? The concentrated heat from the chariots. Okay, it says, I'm gonna read that one again. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. O Jerusalem, look about toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. So everything that was read right there was supposed to uplift the average Israelite man. Right? Well, chiefly the elect. But reading that's supposed to bring you joy, to know that everybody that ever stepped on us, like your boy said from what's that little movie, Ace, what's that dude name, when they shot his little brother, and he was like, everybody that ever looked at me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, paid in full. There he is. Paid in full. Hey, Israel supposed to be like everybody that had a hand in bringing us down, okay, that wagged their hand pursuing the Lamentations, All right, they gonna get it, and chiefly Esau, Edom, man. They gonna get the business. All right, that should uplift you. That should ain't gonna be no more of this. Just walking around willy nilly, all right, looking stupid.
That's right. That's the main thing.
You know,
Stupid.
with a proud look on their face. That's not gonna be, man.
That's it, bro.
It's sickening to see this shit. You know?
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
y'all got it, brother.
So we're gonna be comforted by these words, man.
Done.
So if you're not comforted by Esau going down, that means you're not right, man.
That's right, brother.
Yeah,
Lord not dealing with you.
That's right.
yeah. Help, man. Coming from the east, man. You know, that's we should be looking, and that's why we pray towards the east. You know,
Right.
that's why help cometh, man. Yahweh Shah, man. You know, and that's what we all looking forward to. True man, the Lord, man. You know, the whole whatever the whole role say, that's what we doing and eat, man. You know, and here we are preaching that, man. You know, but you know, like we're gonna get into it, man. This man economy is on the ropes, you know, and all you people who are outside this truth that's been straddling the fence, man, you're gonna down that fence, you know.
Right.
You know, you done made a whole doctrine of straddling the fence, you know. We about to see if you're gonna be able to hold up with that shit here real soon, you know. Let's see if that gets you through what's getting ready to come down the pike, man. You know, because every other day you're hearing about something about the economy. It's getting ready to go down. Joe Busy, he don't mind hurting the U.S. economy. You know, you got everybody ditching the dollar right now. BRICS is in full effect, man. You know, and it's just a matter of time, man.
And two was the other day, the other two nations, India and Bangladesh.
Just today, India and Bangladesh are decided to do commerce without the U.S. dollar. Right? And India is like 1 billion people, man. That's a major thing. And this is every other day, every day, sometimes multiple times a day. You get articles proving that the dollar's done. Yeah. But Jake talking about reparations in U.S. dollars.
Yeah, Jake don't even need that much money over here, man. Jake is gonna fucking kill himself and kill everybody around him, man.
Yeah.
The first thing he's gonna do is buy a whole crate of guns, man.
Just
you know?
Yeah. Not to go at Esau.
Yeah, right.
To go at that nigga I had beef with.
Yeah. Man. You know? And so yeah, it's just just dumb shit.
Give it to him.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Just give it to
Uh-huh. But yeah, this man, his economy is on the ropes, man. But it's all part of his plan, though. He think it's his plan, but it's really from the Most High, man. You know, he got his ass in a trick bag. But we're gonna just, you know, say it for face value, man. Esau think it's his plan, but we all know it's all the Most High's man. Playing Salak, you know. And you know, he's crashing his economy just to bring in something even worse than what he got going on now. First, he had this the legal debt tender. You know, the FRN note, you know, which is backed by nothing. But this digital currency, it ain't nothing, man. It's just O's and ones, man. That's it.
Numbers on the screen.
Yeah, that's it. And he's about to bring some real oppression upon you people, man.
Right.
Short film, yeah, put in there.
Oh yeah,
your boy, what they call it?
oh yeah,
Economic
cancer.
Not
Beyond reset. Beyond
the
reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's coming, man. So we get that Zephaniah. Yeah.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 10. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, said Jehovah, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the first gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills."
Yeah, and that crashing on the hills, man. If you look at well, you can't look at it now, but you're gonna eventually see it though. You know, you're gonna see when that stock market crash. You're gonna see on the bar graph or whatever graph you want to call it, how it goes up and down. Those are the hills that it's talking about on that. You know, and that's getting ready to come to pass. You know, I think I got you on that Isaiah 30. Yeah, and it's gonna go into that, man. All that's been prophesied to happen to this place, and we getting closer and closer to this place being declared a crash, man. You know, that the whole bottom's gonna fall out. Then what you can do is gonna do then, man. You know, it's gonna be no more of this Bourbon Street. You know, you niggas gonna lose your damn mind once you check your bank account and that bitch just say zero, or You go online and check it and say maintenance going on or something, you know? You know? They good for putting that on there, you know? Yeah, yeah. Try to run your ass up the street to the bank. Bank holiday, you know? All the banks closed. Or you got NOPD or whatever troops out there blocking the banks off, man. Ready to put 2 or 3 in your head, man. Till you get your ass back to the house, you ain't got no money here, man. You gotta wait for this new system in order to convert your tokens that you about to get, you know? So all you niggas love your Black and Miles, your guards and all that. All that's gonna be regulated with these CBDCs, man. You ain't gonna be able to buy whatever the hell you want to, man. On your all right now. You gonna be able to buy crickets and whatever kind of bugs Klaus Schwab got in the store for you, man. You know? Yeah, instead of buffalo wings, it's gonna be cricket wings, man. You know?
Like again on that short film you said, your boy went to go in the freezer to give him his weekly food supply. What they had? Crickets and fucking
what is it? Beyond plants,
beyond meats,
plants, beyond crickets or some shit, you know?
Beyond meats, beyond crickets, and beyond vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything you're gonna get gonna be a goat or it's gonna be an insect, man. You know, but this man's economy's crashing right before our eyes. He just ain't fully declared it yet. He know it's dead. Yeah, with that being said, we ain't out here giving financial advice, talking about, oh, go buy you some gold bullion, some silver, you know, change your your IRA over to a gold account. We ain't telling you none of that shit. We're telling you need to get on this spiritual arc right now, man. That's the only way you're gonna get delivered out of this, man.
I think you need deliverance, man.
Yeah.
Get that right quick, guys. What's the results of Esau?
Yeah,
Yo, 70 years old, riding a goddamn train.
baking a pie or something, you know, or sitting in a damn rocking chair, man. You know.
She probably don't even know how to cook, bro. She don't have no time to go home and cook.
No, too busy.
She just ride the streets.
Already cleaning down there, you know. Look, half naked. This is somebody, mama or grandmama, you know.
Great grandma.
Yeah, great grandmama. You know. But that's what Esau Edom does to our women, man. He did that, man. You know, and the men ain't no different. You go down there, they down there pissing and crapping on themselves, man. Drunk out their damn mind. Sleeping on the streets, man. And they steady holding on to this place, man. This place is collapsed, you know? It's just a matter of time before it's announced. You know, when that Fed now drops July, which we all waiting on up here, man, you know? We wait for the Fed now to drop. And then they came out with even more oppression now. They got something called the unicorn.
Oh yeah,
you know?
unicorn.
Yeah. And that trumps all the coins, you know? So Esau Edom got all the damn power now, you know? So you can't say, oh, I'm gonna run to Brazil, I'm gonna be all right, you know, I'm gonna run to Mexico.
Passport.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Your ass gonna be under full oppression, man, with these digital coins, man. You know, it's nothing you can do about it either, man. It all got to do with coming to that sea hip, the Karagma, which is the ultimate coin, man.
See, they already leaked the characteristic of that Fed now, right? That Fed now could be shut off, all right? Once they go into them LDs,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, with them, you know, them cages again, you're going to put Jake in them cages again,
Yeah.
you're going to have what? You're going to have the non-essential and essential workers. And if your ass ain't supposed to be outside,
For real.
and you try to make a purchase, you'll be like, sir, you're not essential. What are you doing? Hey, it's off. You know, cut your fentanyl off, man.
And they're gonna go on there on Instagram and that damn TikTok where niggas love to rest that, you know. They're gonna go in there and check all your posts and see how mad you is about these coins, man. You know, oh shit, I can't use my cash no more, you know. Hey, they gonna flag your account. You know, they're gonna trace you back who your name is. Oh, believe me, all them aliases you got on these YouTube accounts and all that, they know exactly who you is, man. They're gonna that social credit score, they're gonna turn your damn coin off or give you marks, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a model citizen, so guess what? You gotta pay a $20-$30 fine or something, you know?
like what they do in China.
They already done that in China.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Put your face on the billboard, or say like you're walking down the street and you see like a digital screen. It's just gonna have advertisement for you and your social credit system. Your score just going down and down and down, stating what you did, what you didn't do.
Another thing with that over in China, say if my credits go down and I do business with you or I'm associated with you, yours go down. Yeah, that's coming into play here too, man.
We say this all the time, man. The first time we seen this shit was in that show Black Mirror, man. And like I said, the shorty, brother, it got an episode specifically on that episode right there, a social currency, a social credit. And once shorty stopped abiding about the rules to keep your credit up, her shit started going down, and then her friends started not want to fuck with her. Yeah, because they didn't want to be affiliated with that because they could do something to their credit. Everything you just said, brother. And I think that show first probably aired, what, maybe like 3-4 years ago? 19, 18, 19, some shit like that?
Yeah. Now it's it.
Is it?
Yeah. And that's what he does, man. He gonna cut everything you got around you, man. But you get to a point where your ass can't be used on that social credit score, man. It's just gonna come round you up and kill you, man. You just ain't gonna have a bunch of people just sitting out, chilling out, doing nothing, man. Them days going over because this man is all about his enterprise coming, man. His NW0. And it's totally different from what you niggas been having a good old time back in the old system, man. But this new system is gonna be pure hell, man. It's gonna be no more where you gotta go through Congress, you know, you gotta go through the Senate, see if the bill passed. Yeah, like the brother say, totalitarian, if I can get the word out, you know. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what it's gonna happen, man. Hey, you ain't gonna be able to just, you know, sit on the porch all day and barbecue, man. You know, this so-called white man want to have your ass working. You know, and for the ones who gonna be living, you know, if he was to get his way, which we know the Most High is gonna fucking, you know, take his ass out of power once he get this NW0 set up. But yeah, you know, everything's getting ready to change, man. Your spending habits. And then you can't, you ain't gonna be able to say these coins, man. Your money's gonna expire. You know? Yeah.
Within 7 days.
Yeah. And then you got to go to the stores he wants you to spend it at. You know?
15-minute cities.
Yeah. You done bought too many shoes from Nike. Now you got to go get your shit from Adidas now. You know? You get too many Adidas, you gonna send your ass over to Converse. You know? And you go in the store and try to say, "Oh well, I want Nike this time." Decline. You know? And you keep it up, you're gonna find your ass in a damn a pit, man, a mass grave, you know. But this is what this man is all about, man. He's all about control, because he see everybody out here as useless eaters, number one, you know. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the elite, you know. Yeah, you know, the elite, man. They see everybody as useless leaders, and they're ready to claim what they think is theirs, man. The earth, you know. You know, so a whole nother plague is coming. It's already getting lined up. You know, the what's they calling now, the bird flu or something like that. It's one of them. I think H1N. Yeah.
Got one with an H1N1.
Oh, the new C Arcticus or some shit like that.
It's something I forget the name of it.
They got so many.
Yeah, they got that. They hyping that one up, and the Marburg virus.
Marburg, yeah.
So he ain't done killing you people, man. You know, he got to get this the new term that he got popping now is the depop word, man. Depopulation.
Right.
That's what he about, because all you people in the way, let him tell it, breathing up all his air, eating all his chicken. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. You're using too much carbon. So he's ready to kill you people, man. And we talking about the so-called white man. If you don't know who the fuck we talking about, you know?
That's what he been wanted to do. He been wanted to kill you. Specifically you Jakes. You other nations are just collateral damage, bro.
That's it.
You just collateral damage. The main issue to the so-called white man is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the children of Israel. That's who his biggest target is. You know, that's who he wants to afflict. That's who he want to persecute. That's who he want to kill. You know,
Okay, if I can back that up, that goes back to that Genesis 27, man. In 41, it said, and he hated Jacob because of the blessing. You know, that's what this so-called white man is. He want that blessing, man. He knows what's going on with this Bible, but this Bible for you niggas, and you don't even know what's going on. You know, that's why he got this whole plan devised to kill you, to get rid of you, thinking he gonna get that blessing. You know, which just show you how greedy this man is. Here it is. He got to do the whole earth, pretty much do a heaven. You know, and but he still want more. You know, so the hell with all that. You know, the nation of Israel getting ready to rise, and that's what's in the sight, man, on the horizon right now. Because like saying, this man's economy is going down. I'll get that Revelation 6:6 real quick, and I got you. Gun.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 6. It says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou heard not the oil and the wine.
Yeah. So it's looking like this place is going to prosper, man, and go on, but it's getting ready to collapse, though. You know, and that's what you're seeing now. You know, with the first LD, you know, it seemed like, oh man, everything's gonna collapse. You know, it was all kind of shortages. You know, but everything turned back on now. People out back shopping, traveling again. You know, you had the banking episode that happened a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. You know, everybody's like, oh man, I gotta get my money out the bank. It's gonna collapse right now. But no, you saw Edom bailed out the banks. So it's looking like this place gonna go on and go on, but it's gonna collapse, man. And it also goes back to the Roman, what was it, the dinar or something?
Yeah,
what,
denarius.
denarius. Yeah. You know, there was a fucking what's I want to, it's not the word dilute, but you know, it was fucking putting like lead and shit in the coin. Yeah, like that.
It's basically an ancient form of inflation,
Gun.
and which is really what they're doing now, man. You devalue the dollar, which is stealing, man. You force everybody to use the currency, and then you lower the value of it. That's stealing money from this man. It's just a sophisticated form of theft. But Esau has all these fancy words, quantitative easing, and it's just stealing. That's all it is.
Yeah, and what they was doing with the Roman, you know, putting all different kind of metals in there, devaluing. That's the word I was looking for. Devaluing their currency, and like the brother said, I'm glad you said it because you know it made me brought it. You know, and he devaluing the dollar, man. You know, steady printing money, giving foreign aid to people, pumping all kind of money over there to Zelensky, gay ass. You know, steady running the price up on America. You know, and it says the oil is talking. Yeah, talk about the scriptures, man. This truth, man. You know, but this place is getting ready to collapse. You know, it looks like it's gonna go on forever, but it's not.
So
You got it. You have one? Yeah, I got it. Oh, you got it. Then I'm one.
no, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That so-called, what you call the devil right here in this verse right here, the so-called white man, you know, and he's getting ready to go with his move, man, collapsing the economy. He's gonna put all kind of troops out here on the streets to mow you people down. You know, I think the brother's been putting in there about the app about the assault weapons ban. You know, so he going with his move, man. You know, you think you're gonna keep your guns, the ban come first, and then the confiscation. And if he can't confiscate it, he's just gonna put troops out here and just mow you down and take them, man. You know, but all you people are getting ready to surrender.
Kids who were,
You know,
a
lot of these niggas not even gonna be able to get to their guns. A lot of these Edomites, these preppers, you know, hey, when Edom go with they move, gonna be like just like an everyday day, brother. You know, just how we doing right now. They gonna have checkpoints and motherfuckers gonna have, you know, hey, sir, let me see your ID at the checkpoint. Run that through the computer. Oh, he here, conspiracy. That's, hey, get him out of here. Park his car on the side. You can't even get to your guns, man.
you know, you got that barrel in your nose. I'm gonna get out the car. You coming with us. Your wife going over here, and you coming over here, and your kids going that way. You know. And we already know where your kids gonna be in some dungeon, getting tortured, getting raped by this so-called white man. You know.
That's right.
He's coming for everything, man. You know, he ain't leaving no rock unturned this time. You know, saying, hey, say he coming down because he know it had but a short time. He knows the prophecy. That's why he getting geared up for war, man. You know, he knows once World War III kicks off, he's gonna turn around. Who was it? Reagan talking about that alien threat. You know, so he knows Yahweh Shah's coming back with that chariot and that band of angels to get it on. You know, you think he's putting all these fucking lasers and space weapons in down here just for some puny men on Earth? You know, this man got all kind of weapons right now to kill somebody with. You know, from miles and miles away. You know, thousands of miles away. No, he's putting them space weapons up there for Yahweh Shah and the angels, man. You know, so he's ready. He's locked in for war. But all you peons around here, you just get the basis of it. World War III. You know, and that's the beauty of being plugged in with Yahweh Shah to know the whole aspect of the whole thing, man. You know?
Real quick. If this has been a time that we've seen the most UFO sightings, even though we know what it is, then all of a sudden, just a couple years back, the Space Force was just now created. Like, doesn't that click hand in hand of like, they know it. Obviously, they know that their time is coming. They've been knowing that their time was coming.
They've been knowing.
So now, once they seen these signs, they're like, okay, we got to turn this bitch up.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But,
and little does he know, it's all a trick bag, man. You know, the Most High got Satan putting these thoughts in his head, man. You know, he has his counsel with his pentagram. He had that doing his sacrificing. You know, steady feeding them lies, say the deceiver and the deceiver his, man. So the so-called white man being deceived that he can win this war with Yahweh Shah. You know? Good. Good. All right, you got it.
This Revelations 12 and 7, it's backing up what the brother was just saying. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
Yeah. Let's talk about that dog fight that's gonna happen in the sky, man, with the chariots and that dragon to my Esau Edom, man. They're gonna get it on in the sky, man. It's gonna be a shootout, like I was saying before, that dog fight, man. And it's gonna be a show like never seen before. And then it's gonna be a hands down win by Yahweh Shah, man. So you're gonna put the spirit on these fucking troops to fight them, man. You know? Because you know y'all gonna be a bunch of bitches, you know? You gonna bitch up when you see a so-called black man in a chariot long and big as like it says a mountain, you know? Sitting on top.
Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
He coming from the east, standing on top of the chariot.
Yeah.
Like
the ultimate stunner.
The ultimate stunner.
Right.
That's gonna be just to try to imagine that's gonna be crazy. You know?
But this everybody, what was it? Those who had pierced them.
Oh yeah.
Brother. Like, come on, everybody's going to see that grand entrance, bro. That's going to be the ultimate best entrance known to man.
Hell yeah. It's going to be talked about forever and ever. Yeah.
Even forever.
Yeah, even forever. Good. Yeah, forever.
I got a quick one to back up that Rev 12 that you brought out, brother. This second Ezra chapter 13 and 31. And it reads, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Now, why would the Lord include that one realm? All right, the heavenly hosts, all right, the angels, Yahweh Shai, they're gonna come to earth. Okay, they're gonna battle just like it was explained in Revelations 12, man. They're gonna battle, all right, with Esau. He gonna utterly destroy Esau, his fighter jets, all right, his different ways, tactics, tanks, whatever, you know. Go ahead.
I can make a point out, like the chariots, like the movements, the fluidness of the chariots are like it can't even compete I mean, Esau can't even compete with the chariots, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Like the chariots going hundreds of thousands of miles, and then on a dime just stop and reverse,
yeah.
cutting through the water, going in and out of different realms, man. Esau can't compete with that, man.
Yeah, fucking Esau need a damn runway.
Yeah,
You know?
runway just to get on, just to get in the air.
Yeah,
Chariots just take up and go straight to the heavens, man.
yeah, damn need fuel. They gotta go back and refuel
Yeah,
or get refueled in the air. Whatever the case may be, these chariots don't need all that shit, man.
Good.
They take it off right now, instantly,
instantly.
But this so-called white man, but he think he has a chance. Like like what is it? They said in was it Idris or something? Durst fight?
There's fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I can bring it out, it's 2nd Ezra chapter 13. And I'm trying to, I just start at 6. Yeah, just get it all. I'm better. Just get it all. Come. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven, with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And when,
What's that? Revelation 1:7. Every eye shall see him.
let me read that part again. And all things trembled that were seen under him. All right. Verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filled when it filleth up the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And what is that talking about? Who is that man that came out of the sea? Yahushua. All right. And that sea is talking about space, man. It's the heavens. That's what this sea is talking about. Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was given, and I could not.
Right. So imagine a chariot so big it's described as a mountain. You can't see where it begins, where it ends. It's just covering the sky, man.
That's right.
That's how the Lord's coming back. It said everything that was under it trembled.
Come. Verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him was sore afraid, and yet durst fight. Why is they gonna durst fight? The Lord gonna make their ass fight. That's just like, hey, you got that bully. He been bullying motherfuckers this whole time. That's been smaller than him, weaker than him. All right, and you get the big man. He gonna make him fight. You gonna have to fight. You won't be a bully. You gotta fight now.
Like the brother saying, you've been a bully, so fight now,
Yeah, scriptures call him the hammer of the earth.
That's right.
You bully the Israelites, you bully these heathen, you drop atomic bombs on Ammon, right? You're going around the earth killing her, you bad to the bone. All right, when the Lord come back, keep that same energy. So
God.
Brother, let this trial expand. Verse 9, it says, and lo, as he was, Salakia, and lo, as he saw the violence upon the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath. And
I was talking about that beam, man. That concentrated heat coming out from that big ass laser beam that's gonna fucking destroy these people out here,
that's right.
Blasting like You brought out earlier about the missile shooting off and the laser beam. I think you brought that out. Yeah, got it, bro.
Got a nukes on here. Then they gonna have the angels with the chariots flying around, zapping motherfuckers. Yahushua, he gonna have the big old, the motherfucker. He gonna have that. He gonna have that, brother. I don't- Back in the latter part of verse 10, it says, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
God, yeah, your ass gonna get vaporized in that day, man. You know, say, hey, it's gonna be nothing but ashes, man. Like going back to that, what was the scripture about? Beating the powder.
Beat them to powder,
Yeah,
16.
yeah, good. Yeah, you people gonna be beating the powder, man. And that scripture's going into that blast, that all that concentrated heat, man, burning your ass to a crisp until you just fucking just disappear in the wind. You know, with them fucking armies that's gonna be going on during.
If I can say, this is how you know Edom gets real deep into the scriptures. That movie, and we brought it out time after time, but it's necessary to continuously bring this out. This devil know these scriptures. He didn't read the Apocrypha. He didn't read from front to back the whole Bible, bro. He know this. He don't know it like us, but he know of this, right? That movie, War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. Now, why the hell would he put the so-called aliens, right, shooting out concentrated heat and bursting in the powder, man? That's straight from the scriptures.
Good drunk.
He didn't think of that on his own. That wasn't a thought of his own mind.
Don't think of nothing on its own.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
Yep. And like it was going, what, 2-3 verses up, there's fight, man. Yeah. So get ready. Get your best fighter jets ready. Get all your tanks, your nice little Humvees, your MRAPs, whatever you want to call it, man. Because y'all, them troops over there, once it take place over there in the Middle East, you know, this whole World War III, y'all niggas gonna fucking get it, man. You know?
Why you think they doing drills daily? You know, riding with two fighter jets. You got the 2 in the front, 3 in the back. They're practicing their formations. You better get all the practice you could get now, Edom.
Yeah.
You know,
say exercising on time. Yeah.
because the angels, they don't need practice. It's ready to do it whenever. They don't need that.
For real.
You know?
Yeah, they ain't doing no warm-ups, push-ups like the brothers say, running drills, you know.
Huh.
They ain't out there, well, you know, we got to get a plan, you know, I want you to go left, I'm going to go right, you know, you go straight to the middle. No, it's already been figured out, man. It's already been programmed what they're going to do, you know. The end was declared from the beginning, you know, and they go for the end of Esau, Edom, the battle, the last war, you want to say, with Yahushua and Esau, Edom, man. That's the last one for this place, man. No more wars after World War III, man. It's gonna be nothing but peace on this earth, man. You know, because the rightful ruler is gonna be in place. I mean, that's a whole nother video there too, man. You know, the true people, which we done thousands of videos on it, but you do 1,001. You know, that's another cut to them people over there. You know, in our land. You know, not their land, but our Israelites, man. All 12 tribes. You know? So it's gonna be a great war coming, man. A great war, and you people gonna get your asses drafted, you know? I think Ukraine did from 18 to damn 60, you know? Yeah. And they just snatching you off the street. You could be out there shopping with your boo. Next thing you know, you're in the back of a van heading to training. You know?
58 years old.
Yeah,
Holding a fucking.
yeah. And next thing you know, man, 2-3 weeks or the same week, you got fatigues on, you running from Russians, man. You know? Yeah. And it's just that quick. It can happen. And it's getting ready to take place now because they drumming that war up with China, man. And the US need troops. It was some general was saying the military only have like, 15-20,000 of actual infantry, man, that actually can fight. They got a whole military, but it's only a certain amount of men that actually can fight.
They say the majority of the military is too fat to fight,
Yeah.
too soft, too weak.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's your feel. I might be that. Somebody chime in. Yeah. Yeah, good. Good stuff. Yeah. So where you think they're gonna get the rest of the troops, man? From out here in these streets, and there's nothing you could do about it, Jake. So you enjoying bourbon with your daiquiris, sitting up, laying up with your boo, but you're gonna get them papers, man. But you're gonna get them in the mail, or you're gonna have them recruiters coming around banging on your door, say, hey man, you've been drafted, report to such and such. Get on that Greyhound to take your ass to wherever. And that's what's coming. Women and men gonna be drafted this time.
Right.
Oh y'all, there's gonna be some trench wenches going on, man. There's nothing you could do about it either, Jake. And you Edomites, you so-called white people, you like to play G.I. Joe. You better get your chance to be Joe out there when you run in the Middle East, jumping in the damn sand dunes, Let's see, everybody's so tough. Everybody got a lot to say. All these scoffers on the comment board, but ain't nobody doing a damn thing as far as coming to work. And I'm talking about pushing this work, So get ready, pick out you some your nice boots, or you might want to just start working out here in the gym right now and get prepared, because your ass is going over to that Middle East, Let me see if I can find it. Good. Oh, you can get that one up now. You got it. Good.
This the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. It says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Y'all according to Yahweh's judgment, man. Known as Armageddon, it's gonna take place. That's gonna take place, man. It's all still Yahweh Shai, like saying he's preparing you heathens for the battle, man. You got to get all y'all, whatever's gonna spark it off for everybody to get theirs over there in the Middle East, it's gonna happen. The Most High said it's gonna happen that way, man. That's the place where he promised them birds a big feast. And it's from you troops out here that's gonna be over there, like all you tough G.I. Joe guys, man. You're gonna be nothing but food for the birds here. Yeah, that's all you're gonna be. And all you useless ass Israelites ain't pushing this truth. Your ass is gonna be fucking in that field, man. In a trench. Yeah, I was on shop right there. Yeah, your ass gonna get fucking hauled off into some training camp, man. Get you 2 weeks in a rifle. Next thing you know, you running for cover. It's nothing can turn this destruction back. Nothing. Nobody. So all you healthy young men out here, get ready to die in the desert.
That's real quick. Good. So Isaiah 3:25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war.
Yeah, all you troops, man, mighty y'all, all you tough guys. Because everybody, an MMA fighter now, It's the most sorriest thing you ever seen in their life. Now all of a sudden they're a fighter, Ain't had one fight, Or you gang banging niggas. You like to pull drive-bys on your people and shoot it out with the Bloods and the Crips. Well, your ass about to shoot it out with goddamn, Ishmael, Elam, Moab, Ammon, Edom.
The Eastern European Edomites ain't nothing like the Edomites over here. They still in that ancient spirit, man.
Yeah, they goddamn Russian Edomites ain't playing shit.
The Dolph Lundgren Edomites, man.
Yeah, it's got to be clear as day, and it's already established we have one of the biggest militaries based off of numbers of the women and the men and so on and so forth, and the other folks that's in there too. The other nations don't have that. But when it comes to strength and hardness, them other nations got us by a long shot, brother. Like that's what y'all was talking about, like how soft the military is and the women and so on and so forth, man.
It's like that movie 300. Yeah. It's like, look, we brought more soldiers in. Like, no, hold up. What's your profession? Well, you a gardener, you a blacksmith, you a school teacher, you this, you that. Spartans, what is your profession? Oh, yeah. I brought more soldiers to you, man. So Russia coming with less troops, but they got more soldiers in America, man.
Mighty men.
Mighty men. Ancient blue men.
Men of valor.
Mighty men of valor.
Yeah. Having some women that they probably keep the yoke out over there.
Ain't gonna be no probably. Hey, when you have war, hey,
mass yoke.
Diligent, go on, brother.
Mass yoke.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Hey, the elder, y'all gonna always go into it. You know what I'm saying? When they send them troops out, they gonna send them with that blue pill. You heard me? Yeah, they gonna with the blue chew. Niggas gonna be hyped up, you know, doped up, and ready to pump something, brother. Pop and pump. That's what they gonna be on.
Pop and pump.
Yeah. However you want to put it.
They always name the mission Pop and Pump.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, and that's all gonna happen, man. You know?
Right.
Oh goodness, that's a good one though. Yeah, I got one real quick.
I got some to back.
Okay. All right, this is Isaiah 19:16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it. So yeah, the men here gonna be like women in that day, because you gonna bitch up when you in World War III, man. All that war gonna go on. You hearing fucking missiles go over your head, bullets whizzing by your head, man. You gonna be like women in that day, especially when your ass gets shot, you know, with a damn 223 or whatever they gonna have over there, you know, or getting your ass hit with a goddamn 20 millimeter round, you know.
50 cals.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Yeah, right.
One of them.
Yeah.
Shit gonna be this goddamn long, man.
Yeah, you gonna turn into a woman when you see them down draft papers, man. You gonna say, oh man, I can't fight, and the Egypt's gonna say, no, you gonna fight, man. You know, you gonna get you gonna get your ass in this van, and you gonna go down here and ship out tomorrow. You know, because everybody's soft, you know, mama boys over here and shit. You know.
Make sure, like Apostle.
Yeah. Yeah, that big Shirley spirit. Yeah, I mean, you know, everybody. Like them other countries, they normally have like generations in war, you know, being in the service or something, because a lot of them, you know, they were poor, and so military was a way to, you know, get paid pretty much, you know, secure payment. But a lot of them they more manly because they over there, they got the farm and land and shit, you know, do their own houses and shit, or just live in hard times. That make you fucking hard. But over here, it's all just laid back, sitting in the AC all day, you know, liking fucking post all day, you know.
Okay, he set it up like that. He set it up to where people they reliable.
Yeah, you go to the store, buy whatever you want to, eat all day and night, any time of the day you want. So you docile now. You done pump your water full of all kind of fluoride and all kind of estrogen. So you big and soft now, man. You know? Yeah. So when them papers come to your front step, niggas gonna pass out in the bank, man. You know? Yeah.
I was watching the video when the Ukraine and Russia thing had first jumped off. You had some Ukrainians, right? You had two brothers, man. They took turns hitting each other on the leg with sledgehammers just not to get drafted into the war. Come on, you know, you watching the video, the first one, boom, break his fucking leg, just snap. Now it's my turn, you know, like we not going to war.
It was a Ukrainian guy. He did something. He shot himself or he injured his hand or some kind of way. I forget exactly how he did it. And they still sent his ass over there. You know?
He tried to cop out.
Yeah, they said, well, you can use the other hand. You know?
Oh, yeah, thirst fight.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, thirst. Yeah.
So it's nothing, man. You people, you're gonna fucking get it. I can't wait. Like, look, goofy ass Edomites around here, having a good old time, smug face. Yeah. You're gonna be running from troops in that day, man. And guess what? They sodomites too. They're gonna be popping the men over there.
Oh yeah.
You know, these the same Romans today. You know, whether they here or on the other side of earth. You know, and they about popping. They Greeks to freaks. They still in that spirit, man. Yeah, right. Torment. Yeah, you got it. So torment men violence.
Got a quick pre on that draft, man. This is Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 33. It says, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegroom. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine." You want to say something? Okay. Hey, these women, the few that don't, go over and fight, cause Edom, he gonna draft y'all ass too, man. But y'all gonna mourn. Oh yeah. Yeah. And Yahweh Radazah, he take one of they big ass and send them to Yahweh Shaphat, man. That's where they need to go. You want to laugh at the prophets? Yeah, go laugh over there.
Oh, yeah.
Shit that's walking by, the Lord gonna take your ass, and just what the brother was reading, and he gonna send your baby daddy and your father up there, man.
That's right, bro. You got your papers lined up for you, you know? Let's go.
It's to the point now, we just, just laugh at the shit, at the scoffers, because we know where your ass gonna end up. Dead. Your ass just gonna end up dead. No matter how you cut it. At least ye repent. You know?
I got one. Oh, you still got one?
Nah, that's it. That's it.
I got to put one real quick. Nahum 3 and 13. Behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thy enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. So yeah, your ass is gonna turn to a woman once again when your ass gets shot, man. With some fucking this long, you know. You're gonna be fucking hollering like a damn woman, hollering and screaming like a woman in travail, you know, like you were having a baby, man. You know, and you could cry out like what was that goofy nigga George Floyd? Call out for mama, yeah. But you're gonna doubt your mouth wide open, man.
Right.
You know? All because you chose not to follow Yahweh Shemi Awashad, Jake. We don't give a damn about you heathens going to war, you know? But we're talking about you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. The time to get right is past due, you know? You need to get your ass just like right now. There's no more thinking about it. There's no more sitting around, I'm gonna see if it get a little, better, worse. Man, the time is now. Shit's shaping so quick now. That's good, yeah.
All y'all niggas gonna go over there and your house apart, man.
Yeah, right. Let's say you ride that spite over in the desert. Yeah, right. Yeah.
They have more than 12.
This Isaiah 13 and 6. It's Isaiah 13 and 6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another, and their faces shall be as flames. Yeah, like you said, when that day comes, the Lord really show up and show out what he really got set up, he's gonna bitch up.
Right, your heart get the beat.
Yeah,
Man, their heart gonna be beating so hard they'll be catching heart attacks.
yeah, literally. Yeah.
Literally, man.
They're gonna put out that screen, man. That when You know that scream when you scared as shit. You fucking cougar run up on you.
It come from within, like it come from your bowels almost.
Yeah.
It's an involuntary scream. You don't even want to scream, but it just come out.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit. You see your dude you were in training with, all of a sudden you see his eggs explode into 1,000 pieces, you know?
Yep.
That's gonna bring some shit out of you, man. You know? You know?
That movie was they were saving
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, them fucking bullets was flying. The dude, he was standing there holding his gun, and the dude was next to him, and he raised up to make a couple shots, and his head just disappeared.
Yeah.
You know, and he was just standing there like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like he couldn't do nothing, man.
The time of that fight too, I think it was towards the end, towards like that last great battle, when they was getting ambushed and so on and so forth. But Ryan was sitting there rocking, rocking back and forth, crying. Man, you know what time it is?
So that was the last stand.
Yeah,
That was the last stand.
Yeah, he broke down. Man, he said he broke down at that point.
That's why I said, they shall be as, hold on, therefore shall the hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. His heart literally melted. He couldn't stand. Yeah.
He couldn't hold his weapon.
Yeah.
He just sitting there, stunned.
Yeah.
You know?
Be paralyzed with fear. They say, you know, what you because when you see them tanks on the battlefield, you see all whatever kind of weaponry come out because Esau gonna bring everything out, man. You know,
That's
the Most High gonna make him bring some shit we ain't never seen, man.
never seen.
Yeah, right. Yeah, killer robots, everything, man. He emptying everything out, man.
Lord emptying his armory.
Yeah.
Esau got empty his. Everything he got, everything he's been holding on to, we gonna use it. This is last chance. This is last chance, man. Can't save last stand. Ain't saving nothing.
Esau is in the Lord's armory.
Yeah.
And whatever armory,
Yeah.
that's an extension of the Lord's armory. Whatever Esau got in his armory. So if he gonna empty it, everything just gonna get empty, man. On all boards.
That's why World War War. It's gonna be the last war on earth because it's gonna be a peace in the kingdom of heaven. It's not gonna be World War IV. Not gonna be any. Come on,
There
man.
don't be no Israelite wars going on, you know, like the Syria war, the 6 Israelite wars and shit. It ain't gonna be none of that shit going on, you know. All that's gonna go away. Ain't gonna be no proxy wars going on. You know, it's gonna be we're gonna have a little uproar, a little something here and there, a little spark. Gotta stomp out the heathen once after 1,000 years of slavery. You know, they're gonna get uppity. You know,
That's not even a
yeah, yeah. I'm saying we're gonna have a
take two
Yeah, war take two sides to
a hiccup. Yeah, it's gonna be little hiccups. You know, yeah. Yeah, right.
They at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Remember how we was at the pool hall when we just having fun punching the bag, seeing how hard we get hit.
Yeah.
That's how that thing goes.
That's right.
Oh, man. Just a little slight fun, you know.
One little thump to take care, you know.
I wanted to bring out the Google definition of paralyzed with fear. All right. And it goes into, it says, what happens when you are paralyzed with fear? Physical paralysis as an anxiety symptom. The danger feels so high, it goes beyond your capacity to tolerate stress. So it's like our nervous system goes offline or shuts down. Where we're able to survive but not fully function, it's equivalent to playing dead in an animal world.
Come on, man. When somebody got to come up and just slap you in the face.
Yeah.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
You know, pick up your rifle. Punch your ass that way, you know. Go that way, you know. All the time you're hearing shit, explosions and shit going off, flames in the background, and you just fucking sitting there fucking sand in your face. And this, you just see somebody fucking just yelling in your face, your ears ringing.
Yeah, you can't even.
Yeah, you just stand up into the abyss because you know this your fucking death, you know? You know? No, there's somebody.
I got one for you. This is Zephaniah 1, and 14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick garden and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men. Verse 17, it says, and I will.
Bitterly. Start at the mighty man, I guess.
The mighty man, okay, that's what I got for you.
Yeah, you fucking troops. Y'all ain't gonna be so mighty in that day, man. Right, you know. You got fucking wall cities. They think they walls, but they ain't walls. They live in a delusion. America primarily. And you got fucking Israel, man. You know, city of unwalled villages, man. You got. Keep on, brother.
I'll read 16 again. And the day of trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, and their blood shall be as poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy. For he should make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Yeah, hey, you gonna cry like bitches in that day, man.
Yeah.
You know, and your money is not gonna be able to buy you out of this, man. Of the day of the Lord's judgment, man. Like I said, it's gonna be thick clouds, darkness, you know, that's from that nuclear destruction. You know, it's gonna blot out everything, the stars, the sun, everything, man. Everything is coming to an end to this place, you know, and that's setting the end in stone right there. The day of the Lord's judgment, man. When those nuclear CBM missiles get shot off, that's it. Everything's been settled, man. Whoever took the sea hip, that's been settled, you know, and who didn't take it, that's been settled, man. So get ready for war, man. Prepare for war. Because that's the spirit right now, you know. That's the season, I should say. You know, that's the season right now. War.
Yeah, like Ecclesiastes 3. It's a time for peace and a time for war. We're not in a time of peace no more. It's Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 30. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight, and they're afraid. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned their dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Yes.
Oh, men of Babylon, man. And you fucking Edomites, you know? Or matter of fact, it's gonna be our people involved in it too. So you can't just say Edomites, man. Mighty man, you troops here in Babylon. It's our people, man. You give a nigga a uniform, man, and you think he's a so-called white man, you know? So you got to suffer the fate of the so-called white man. Your ass get drafted. Or the ones that's already in the service. Your ass got to go wherever they give you your orders, man. You got to ship out. Hey, I even got one now. My own son. He's in the military, you know. Whatever they give you, all I can say, may the Most High be with you, you know. Maybe it'll keep you from destruction. Maybe not. Only time will tell. But as far as me, I'm gonna serve the Lord, man, because I know what's in these scriptures is true, man. It said the mighty man gonna cry like bitches, you know. They're gonna travail, you know, like a woman in travail. It's gonna be thick clouds of darkness from the nuclear CBM missiles get shot off. The chariots coming and shooting laser beams while the missiles being shot off. You know, and as we see, you can just turn the TV on. You ain't gotta be a prophet to see. Everybody's talking about World War III. Every news channel, every news article, man. But these people still don't get it. Like I'm saying, you're gonna get it, man, real soon. Men and women. It don't matter how the woman, I don't care how many fucking Instagram shots you got of your ass on there, man. You know how you Somehow, got your yams hanging out, or you could do your how-to videos. You good at doing that. Or everybody got a practical joke video now on YouTube, man. All that's gonna mean nothing. You ain't gonna be able to buy your way out of this. Your silver, your gold, or my uncle such and such. It ain't gonna matter in that day, man. You getting your ass shipped out of here, man. Yeah, so you can take, your tray headset with you, man. You know, because you gonna need them in that day. You're gonna need something to soothe them tears, man. That's gonna be a nice, that's gonna be a long flight crying, man. Once you get your ass touched down over there, man. First thing gonna tell you, report to whatever. You could clear it up. Yeah. Because I know you know the details.
People gonna go there, you report, fucking go to the fucking the one you take to be called a barrack. You go to your tent or whatever, something like that. You go out in groups and so on and so forth. But it's pretty gonna be with the quickness. Obviously, what we're speaking of is the shit that's gonna be sped up. So it's probably not gonna even be time to really even settle it. It's gonna be once we go over there, it's war. Yeah, like straight into it. There ain't no.
You keep going off, and they're gonna
Sirens don't go off.
yeah.
They typically do rotations. Yeah, rotations is like the biggest thing of it. But like I said, at that time, it's gonna be all hands on deck. Like that. We need everybody out there.
There's gonna be so many people dying, right? You gotta refill these bodies, man.
Like the Russians call it the meat grinder. Because bodies is dropping as soon as they get dropped off. They say they come pick them up tomorrow. They're dead. That's going on right now, and that's just a small, what they call a special operation right now. Just imagine World War III, thousands upon thousands just being barbecued right before your eyes. Getting your head blown off, seeing somebody's head roll down the trench. And you got to step over it, or you got to lay on top of that dead body and aim your rifle. You people ain't ready for that. You done seen all the Saving Private Ryan, all the so-called American movies where they boost up America's. What's the other? You seen Platoon? That's an oldie right there.
The presidents.
Yeah. You done seen all the war movies, all the propaganda movies that got you psyched up. But let's see how you handle that, man. When you get ready, go over there for real.
This thing be Rambo.
Right? Yeah.
Then watch Rambo and just now you think you're a veteran of the special forces. You think you're Green Beret and shit.
They call it doing it.
No training. They ain't got no training.
Jake ready for the world now.
Never had firearms.
Yeah.
Never, been in an actual shootout. Trading shots with another man. You know what I'm saying? Never smelled gunpowder, blood. Once you got to think about that, all of these things gonna come into play. What you gonna do then? That's the big question.
Yeah, when you ain't gonna need no vest for that thing.
Done.
You don't know need for Kevlar. What for? You're gonna throw you a rifle if they even give you a rifle. It might just tell you go, man.
Go.
Yeah, just get on out of here.
I need a gun. Nah, you good.
Yeah, go share one with somebody or something. But your ass is going though. And it's all fun and games right now, Jake. You can laugh, sit back, eat your Cheetos, eat your Chewies and all that, point, laugh, thinking we're having a good time. But it's about to get real for you, man.
This is another reason it's not going to matter whether or not you have the best. It's Isaiah 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yeah, because back then, used to be loud noise, roaring, swords clanking and shit, going this and that, in the third, But with this one, hey, it's going to be a nuclear ICBM missile, man. It's going to fucking vaporize you, man. You're going to be done for. So it don't matter what kind of armor you got. No matter if you're in a tank with how many layers of armor on it, with your Humvee, with, what kind of, armor you got on it. It's going to be crisp, man. You know, and you're just gonna be an ornament right there until you have to come clean that mess up. You know, for you might that make it. You know, or whoever heathen, which your ass is getting in slavery. You're gonna have to come clean up all that shit in the desert. You know, because all that's gonna be just a damn junkyard, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whatever's left over.
Scripture after scripture tells you the land is going to be desolate, desolation, desolate, desolation. All right. One of them missiles go off, you're just going to be turned into a damn ash idol. You're going to turn it just ashes, man.
Yeah. So whatever's left over all over the world, you people have to clean that shit up, man. You know, but for the ones that do get it, it's going to be nothing now. And that's going to be the Most High's judgment upon the wicked, man. Whether it's Edom or our people. You know, or the other Gentiles, you know.
Just the rest of that Joel 3. Jump down to verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Yeah, so you heathens, man, prepare for war. Gentiles, man, get ready. You know, that's why they're running these exercises and these drills. They're preparing for war. I saw an article today where they was talking about some Filipinos down there in Taiwan. They said they get emails and saying they tell them they need to come back home to the Philippines. So they looking like this Taiwan thing to go. You know? So wake up these mighty men, these troops, get ready. You know, you spent all 10, 15 years training, exercises, reading, going to little meetings and shit, doing their little clips, little slides and shit, you know. Get ready. Because you're getting ready to put all that training to action, man. You know, because America ain't never been in a real war.
American soil.
Yeah. You ain't never been in a real war or want a war, man. You just get in the shit and don't finish it, man. You know, you try to make it work things out. You never ran a real war. Yeah, because that's why the U-boys over there, that's why they get their asses handed to it. How you gonna get a country that ain't known for winning wars to advise you on how to win a war against Russia? You know?
Like Vietnam.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, the damn, what was that nigga name? Osama bin Laden, the pajama boys over there, you know? They even over time pretty much destroyed the military, man. You know?
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
They left Afghanistan. They took back over the land in a week. Like our military was over there for 10 years.
Yeah.
And they took it right back after a week, man.
Yeah. And then if you go back to that, say turn your plowshares into pruning hooks.
Con, I'm here.
Yeah. Let me get some of that real quick. Hey, these people, these countries, man, they was all about that agriculture, man.
That's right.
You know, exporting grains or whatever, beans, wheat, whatever the case may be, man. But they say the hell with all that. They want some weapons now. You know, they said they want to be they want to stand up against this bully known as Esau Edom, man, America. You know, so they like, we need some goddamn weapons. These damn these bales of hay ain't helping us no more. You know.
The chips and
yeah, right. Yeah.
They stopped using that metal for these other things. Start using that metal for weapons.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Bullets and
yeah. They wanna get their hands in on this too, man. So they turning all they money turning into getting weapons, buying missiles here and there, you know, buying guns, fighter jets. You know?
got some more. It says, let the weak say I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, to the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
You say I'm strong, pretty much. We're paraphrasing, man. That's what these nations are saying. You know, say, hey, you got shit too, man. You know, you got nukes, we got nukes. You know, you got a military standing army, we got one too. You know, so they saying they strong right now, and they're ready to lock on. Especially China, they thinking they the strongest of the heathens right now, man.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
I think they next.
Bought you like stickmen
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, and you got Russia talking big shit. You know, oh, we're gonna do this. You know, oh, we'll nuke you this and nuke you that, man. So everybody's saying they strong now. Nobody's scared of America. You know, like they didn't have their time of raping and pillaging and putting fear into people. But that time has changed. You know, it's all about, hey, you just can't come in here and run us over like you used to, man. You know, and then it said to call down the mighty ones. It's talking about the angels, man. You know, that's what has called down these angels. You know, because they're gonna get it on too, man.
Scripture say, Michael gonna come down, man.
Good.
You know, Michael gonna come down, brother.
Good.
Got a little more.
Good.
It says, verse 12, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, and the wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decisions, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decisions.
That valley to us, man. I'm gonna get how it's your pot, you know?
Valley of decisions.
Yeah. And the decision been made to let Esau eat them out, man. You know, that's what it's been. That's the biggest decision, you know, right there. That's the major part of prophecy. You know, fucking Esau, man, is being annihilated in that war. You know, the man we ain't supposed to talk about.
It said, for their wickedness is great.
Exactly.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
their wickedness, like the scripture say, has reached unto the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're reaching their limit with wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell you do that? This devil done found a way to do it though. You know. Oh yeah, that is his way.
It's Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Chief city, Basra, man, of America. Like the brother saying that wine press is full. Bring out in Joel, man. You know, back to going the blood being on your house shop. You know, because you know you used to stomp the grapes back in the day. You know, and it used to get all the grape and shit from the juice on the garment or the clothes, the robe, whatever you wore in that day. You know, and that's similar to what he gonna be drenched in blood, coming back to kill. You know, ain't coming back for hugging. You know, hey, excuse me, hey Jake, man, you know you from this tribe, this and that. No, he ain't coming back to break down this damn chart no more, man. You know, that's what we doing it for right now. He ain't coming back to talk. You know, talking is over with. Once you see that so-called black man on that chariot coming, like Willie D said, no more talk, man. You know, it's all just getting the straight business, ushering the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, and it's gonna be like we brought out earlier, man. It's gonna be a beautiful sight. You know, Lord willing, we can make it out to see it to the end. You know, but if not, hey, you're gonna see it no matter what. Because if you get, you know, killed, whatever on this side, you're gonna be on that chariot anyway. So you're gonna actually see it no matter what, man. You know, we just gotta hold fast to the faith, man. You know, and keep praying. Just like the scripture we brought out was a few nights ago or something. Men ought to pray, man. You know. So no matter what, you in this thing, hey, you're gonna win, man, no matter what. But you get put to death or not. You make it to the end, make it to the Jacob's trouble, you know, the collapse and all that kind of crap. You don't lose in this, man. But if you outside this, it's nothing but death, mayhem, and destruction. You know, you're gonna totally lose. You know, you can't get a damn a rabbit's foot to get you through this. You know, ain't no spell that these niggas can whoop up for you down here. Damn voodoo niggas, man. or you get you a witch down here to say a spell for you, or give you some kind of potion, get you out of the destruction that's coming.
They can't say it themselves.
Yeah,
You know, your favorite witch gonna be drafted.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I got something what y'all just said about the
Anybody
witchcraft,
want to speak?
sorcery.
You want to speak? You want to speak to this?
Okay, good.
Yeah, this is backing up, what you were saying. This Isaiah 47:12. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." It's backing you up, brother, because a lot of people, they do voodoo, you do witchcraft, you do wicked shit on the left-hand side. All right, some of the demons and all kind of wicked shit. The Lord gonna tell you stand on that, because you refuse to put your faith in Yahweh and doing things the righteous way. You're gonna stand with them enchantments that you made, man.
47.
47:12.
Do me a favor and jump up to verse 7.
19. Talk about it.
This Isaiah 47:7. It says, "And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever." This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
Hold on. It said, "Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon." Like the brother Amawar was saying earlier, this place, America, Babylon the Great, all right, that virgin daughter has never seen, her cherry never been popped. All right, she's never seen a real war, all right, on the shores of America, all right, on American soil. She's never been blessed with that blood, all right, of war. Keep going.
It says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
That's right. Hey, and what's going on now? This place is being brought low. Right? It's becoming the worst place on the face of the planet Earth, man. Right? Everybody is turning their face from this place. Okay? Nobody has nothing good to say about America anymore. Keep going.
Number chapter 7.
You can go down. Go to 7.
This verse 7. It says, "And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou did not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it."
That's right. Hey, this devil, right? This goddamn whore thought she was gonna stay perfect. Thought she was gonna be the delight of the earth. Okay, thinking she gonna be that star attraction of the earth forever. She thought she would never sit in the dust. She thought she would never get bad mouthed by these other nations because they never. Hey, prior to these prophecies popping off, nobody never said anything against America, and people really clung to it and used that to they never came against her with such rigor,
Even like with the nuclear threats,
kind
you got Putin threatening to push the button on you. Man, 4 or 5 years ago, man, that'd be a no-go, man. That's what that. They would have went to war next week, man.
Right.
You'd have troops in Russia right now.
That's right, brother.
You had North Korea been what's his name?
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. He been talking big shit.
Korea.
You've been pulling cards.
As a matter of fact, you remember it was a couple years ago. He said he wanted to turn America into a lake of fire.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Which was you
Yeah, right. He probably he might be Balaam. Yeah.
gotta live
Yeah,
in the Lord.
This back in Isaiah 47, verse 8. It says, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Hey, and this place, I did sit alone at one point in time. It sat at the top, all right, above all the other nations. Okay, this place once struck fear into every other nation. No, but through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai bringing this place low, all right. This that's saying, okay, that America is this great, powerful, place is becoming nothing, man. You know that those things are not being said about this place anymore. Words like powerful, strong, you know, these they don't characterize America anymore. Keep going.
But I added also another reason for that is because the wickedness has been exposed.
That's
on the
right.
mass level too.
That's right.
So that's another reason why the fear is gone, because the wickedness is they're seeing it now. They're like,
That's right.
Man, they doing all this. It's not really cracked up with what it is, what they say it is. You know?
So they've been exposed as hypocrites too.
Yeah.
You know, they like, whoa, now come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great point because they go around the earth telling everybody else how to live.
Right.
And you see how Americans live. It's like, yeah, telling Ishmael how to take care of his woman, but your women are drunk whores, man.
Yeah. Right.
You're telling other people how to structure their family. The family structure is destroyed.
Yeah.
You're telling other people about human rights violations, but then they turn on the news and see you killing Jake every day, man. This country does nothing but kill so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But they go around the earth telling everybody else, oh, that's a human right violation.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
What is that, man?
And he just did that in Africa. You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
you had that African politician. I believe he was a politician, but he said, "Hey, America, you can take that your I don't know what word to say because we could get striked or whatever. You could take your transformer agenda,
Yeah.
and you could take that over there. You know, we don't need that over here." Hey, huh?
The guy who banned it.
Yeah. He banned being a Decepticon, man.
Yeah, because,
You know?
like I had to what I'm saying, because Joe Biden had went over there to Ishmael and them, but he wasn't pushing them, telling them, hey, you need to accept the transformers and stuff.
Right.
So they said, so then you bring your ass over here to Africa. Now all of a sudden you want us to accept it,
Yeah.
But you ain't tell them damn Saudis that shit though, So that's why he was going off, And they like, hey, like bring it out, they're fucking hypocrites, man.
Hey, in Isaiah, in the same chapter, when you jump to verse 3, it explains, all right, their nakedness has been discovered. The skirt has been lifted up on this place.
Right.
The motives, you got that? You want to hit it real quick?
Real quick. It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 6. How were the things of Esau searched out? How were his hidden things sought up? To the prophets, man.
That's right.
His hidden things. His skirt has been lifted. And really, all of the stuff we're talking about, this leader saying this, that leader saying that, ultimately goes back to the prophets of the Lord.
That's right.
Because this thing all exploded starting the late 60s when our elders came on the scene. And then when YouTube, the apostles came on, that was just an explosion of righteousness and a rapid downfall of this place. All right. You had the 2008 collapse. All right. So the more this word goes out, the closer we get to getting out of here. Which is why we're so fervent about pushing the end of Babylon, the end of Esau, so we can get the kingdom.
Come. I keep going in that.
This back in Isaiah 47, verse 9. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood.
And what is that day? Yahweh Shabbat, man. Hey, the day of the Lord. Okay, they're gonna the armies, these different armies are gonna be brought to Yahweh Shabbat. Okay, go ahead.
It says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
So it said, they shall come upon thee in their perfection. We understand what that word perfect means, man. Complete. Okay, so the loss of children and widowhood, you're gonna feel the complete effects upon behind those things. All right, that's what it's talking about. Go ahead. Yeah.
It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness."
Read it again.
For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
You thought that you can trick everybody forever. You thought that your secrets would never be revealed. You thought you can go to these different places, all right, and slide your poison into these different places, and nobody was never gonna notice. Go ahead.
It says, "And thou hast said, none seeth me."
Come on, man.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee.
That's right.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Your pride. Okay. Just look at them. The pride of these devils, man. You know, they are the most proudful people on the face of the planet Earth, but really are the most base men among the nations. All right.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Back in Obadiah 1:3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Let's go.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Hey, man. You devils got a lot to pay for. And mainly it's your pride, man. These different things that the Lord has blessed you with, the knowledge, all right, the knowledge to make these different atom bombs and nukes and, you know, things of that nature. You think you did that yourself, man. Your pride has puffed you up. And it's a great recompense for that. You say you got a free sample? Go ahead. You got you don't get the first. Yeah, they ugly people. But now,
This is Revelations 18:7. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she, again, this is Revelations 18:7. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and I shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shai who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
all right, hey. And what's going on now? These other nations, they're going to see the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right? They're going to see this whore be penetrated by the Lord. All right? From afar off. And they're going to wail because of her. All right? All the money that they've made from this whore, okay, they're going to wail because of that. You know?
It said that destruction would be televised, man.
That's right. Yeah. So the destruction of America, which is known as Babylon the Great through the scriptures, that will be a public thing. Everybody will know that Babylon the Great has been destroyed once it happened. And it said within what? Within an hour, man. You know, this is going to be a quick thing. It's not going to get long out and drawn out and be long. You know, you're going to have the ICBM nuclear missiles, and you're going to also have the angels, man, and Yahweh Shai. It's not going to be a long thing. It's going to be rather quick, all right? Like you say, easy. This is an easy work for the Lord to do, but it's going to be a great one, because as wicked as this place is, all right, it's gonna need a great cleansing over here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's gonna back up what the brother said. About this truth popping. Go ahead.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, and corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
And I wanted to bring that out a little bit earlier when the brother was talking about Abba Bivens, okay, and our apostles and different elders, okay. A deceit went out, okay. The deception of this devil was put to rest. All right, the Lord started dealing with his prophets again. He started dealing with his men, giving them the secrets of this world, okay, to what? To proclaim righteousness on the face of the planet Earth. All right. That's what that happened in the 60s. That's how we get here today. That's how the word was spread to the four corners of the earth. It had to start somewhere, and it started with our elders, all right, our apostles, Abba Bivens. It started with Abba Bivens, and it trickled down to what? Our apostles, to our elders, all right, to the bishops, okay, to your everyday men who are preaching this thing day in and day out. That's right. Go ahead.
Ultimately the big boomer, all right, like the elder always going to the 07, the whole YouTube thing, man. That's right. That's when the word truly had the opportunity to go throughout the four corners, Let's back it up, bro.
And like the brother said earlier, all of these things, which that prophecy set in line, all of these other prophecies. That's how prophecy works. Once one pop is lining up for the next thing, okay, and then the next thing and the next thing, and now we're to the point where the biggest of prophecies, right, of about to come to pass. They could come to pass any day now. World War III can happen like that, right? But we know, hey, what have to happen? The mark of the beast have to happen too. These things are right around the corner, right? And that's the importance of prophecy. They set each other up. Well,
Let's back it up real quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Right, so the earth being given to the hand of the wicked, what did he do? He covered the faces of the judges.
That's right.
And when this word went out, the Lord removed that veil, man. We know who we are. We know who the Edomites are, the Moabites, Ishmael.
That's right.
He removed the cover and cast over all people. It says, he will swallow up death in victory, and Yahweh, the Most High, will wipe away tears from off all faces.
That's right.
And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for Yahweh have spoken it.
Hey, and that's beautiful, man. Okay, to know who you are in this day and time, that's essential. Okay, that's detrimental to your life. All right, knowing that we are children of the Most High. Okay, Israelites, knowing that they are Edom. We know who to trust. We know who not to trust. We know where to. The light was shown on the whole planet Earth, man. The Lord, like I say, removed that covering cast. Okay, now we can see where we're going. Now we can understand what we need to do to reach salvation, which is come back to the Lord, man. Y'all Bashim y'all shot. All right. Oh yeah, you got something.
Yeah, it started with that. Once that 350 years was over with, man. Then that spirit getting right back into us, man. Starting with Abba Bivens, and then you go to that Ezekiel 37. The flesh started getting on the bones.
That's right.
And now you see us out here standing on our feet, man. And we telling this so-called white man he's going down in his own kingdom, queendom, whatever you want to call it. And it's all, like I said, it's all through Will Yahweh Shem Shah that it happened. He tried his best to keep this truth from us, man. But he couldn't do it. Once the spirit got on Abba, it was a wrap after that.
The Lord made good on his promise.
Yeah.
Told us he would have mercy on us. He told us he was going to come back in this captivity, right, and allow us to remember ourselves. You know, he kept good on his promise. He a man of his word. You got it.
God, it's a matter of fact. I'm gonna just get this real quick. This is Isaiah 60, starting at the top. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Heaven. All right, so through all right, the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, we are able to preach this truth. All right, it was given unto us in this dark world. All right, as prescribed to what is that? Job, I believe the 10th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. All right, this place is known as what? The valley of the shadow of death. All right, if I put it, that one too. Let's see if I can grab it real quick. Go ahead.
Read this while you're looking for that. This is one of the promises that the Most High made. This Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power."
That's right. There. Like what it said, the last part.
It says, the place where it was said unto them, says, the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power.
That's right. There will we be sons of the living powers, which is the remnant, that remnant coming back to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Right? The Lord gave us the spirit to even come back to him, you know. And what it said, in a place where we will be called what?
In the
not his people.
Not my people. Yeah.
Not his people. And this is that place. All right. For a long time, we couldn't be called the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yeah.
We was just niggas.
Yeah.
Sticks.
Slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blacks, slaves,
Negroes.
tontos, you know,
Yeah.
colored. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right, brother. But now, like that was a prophecy, man. Now we're being called his people, his children, man. You know?
Look what it says next. Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come out of the land.
That's right.
Proving that the northern kingdom is in Babylon, all right? Not
That's
Africa.
right.
Are you pro-black, only niggas, man? All right, the prophecies say Judah and Israel were pressed together. We're going to come out of the land together. Yeah. We all 12 tribes in Babylon. All 12 tribes are going to be delivered out of Babylon, man.
Now, he got it right here. Go ahead and grab it, brother.
God, this Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, Thus said Yahweh, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
And the children of Judah, of Israel, Salakia. You know, they both were oppressed together. Go ahead.
And all that took them captives held them fast and refused to let them go.
That's right. So this, hey, if it was possible, this devil wouldn't let us go, man. You know, if it was possible. And that will result in the Lord not making good on his promise. Right? And as the scripture say, the Lord is a man that he shall not lie. Okay? But this that precept I was talking about in Job, this Job 10 and 22, it says, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, where light is as darkness. Okay, and reading that should give you an overview of how special this truth is, man. It says what? In a place without any order. There's no order in this place. Right? There's no order in America. Okay? So for the Lord to call his men back to their heritage, that's mind-blowing. And you should be thankful, you know, beyond measure, that the Lord called you from all this confusion. All right? Got something? Oh no, Bayan got something.
This is Ezekiel 3:1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And again, like I said, that sweetness of us realizing everything that we needed to know, coming back into their remembrance. That is the sweetness of the scriptures, you know. And that's is going to tell you further on that he was told to go and preach out to the children of Israel, even though he was not going to listen. But again, that sweetness again, what the brother's saying of that's a beautiful thing for us to even come back into remembrance of it. And that's because of the sweetness of the scriptures.
If I can say that sweetness also going to by knowing that you're the chosen of the Lord, by knowing that you are of the chosen race of the Lord, man, being an Israelite, okay, knowing that the kingdom of heaven is for you, you know, knowing that you're gonna have these goddamn heathens in subjection, okay, that's the sweetness. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures also talk to you about the bitterness as well, the things that you have to go through to obtain that, you know. Those things, it seems good to be an Israelite right now. With the things to come, persecution, being beheaded, all of these things, that's the bitterness that come with it as well. Go ahead.
I guarantee you, I was listening to the brother up there this morning, and one of the things that he mentioned about the bitterness, it was 100% true, about the bitter roots and the bitter herbs. Yeah, even though it's hard to take in, but once you get it, it cleanses. It cleanses your body out, man. But at the end of the day, understanding that bitterness that's also going to come at the end of the day is for the better. Even though it's not too good, it's for the better. It's necessary. It's necessary.
Go ahead. Real quick, just to back up what you were saying about Job and how this place is so dark, but we have this light. This is 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts.
Hey, man, this truth is the only light, right, in this dark ass place, in this wicked ass confusing place, man. This truth is a more sure word of prophecy. So this word that we're preaching in this book is sure. Okay, that's the one thing that you can be for sure about. Nothing else out here you can put your bottom dollar on. All right, nothing else. This is what you can place all bets on, man. The scriptures, these prophecies coming to pass. All right, Yahweh shall return. Okay, these are the things that we base our faith off, man. We look forward to these things, you know.
What other so-called religion tells you the truth of this? Tells you about the world wars that's coming about, the world wars that happened in the past, and again the Qaragma that's going to come into place, and just the downfall of Babylon, man. Nothing, everything is fairy tales and lollygag, man. Nothing fucking bullshit.
What other philosophy or religion on earth tells you who you are?
Yeah.
This your nationality. This your enemy's nationality. Every religion deals with what? Black, white, this country, that country, just a bunch of made-up corporations. This is the only truth that tells you your actual lineage, your heritage, your forefathers. There's nothing else that even tells you who you are. Islam don't tell you who you are. Christianity, democracy, all of these, that's nonsense, man. Who are my forefathers? What land am I allotted to inherit, man?
I'll tell you about the Pegasus and a moon.
Muhammad cutting the moon in half. Niggas are gonna die, man. Islam is for felons and heathen. Yeah. All right, it's not for any man in his right mind. Yeah, jailhouse doctrine. Yeah.
And like I said, they don't even accept Jacob. Yeah, they don't accept Jacob. It's the Muslims of the Ishmaelites and so on and so forth that do that. But even Jake is looked down as being a Muslim to them. It's a status level.
Yeah, you still got slaves, man. They got Jake in slavery right now in 2023, man.
Real hardcore slavery.
Yeah.
Brother not bullshitting about that.
right now.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I've seen the video. Oh yeah.
Did you read?
This is John 3:19, and this is the condemnation that the light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Say it again.
John 3:19, and this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
That's right. Hey, and why would that be? Why would you let a dog if you wicked? Because you can do wickedness without being discovered. All right, through the cover of darkness. That's why Edom like to do his dirt at night. He passes different fields at night. Right? He sieges these different places at night. He's a coward. Right? Really, evildoers are cowards. Every evil, I don't care what kind of wickedness it is, you do it. You're a coward. All right, you can't face truth. You know, truth is bold. It's up front. It's not hidden. All right.
The scriptures say the righteous are as bold as a lion.
That's right.
So if you're not bold, you're not righteous, man.
That's right.
You're creeping around with all kind of clandestine act. Yeah, these devils can't even rule openly. They can't come out and say, "Look, I'm the Rothschilds. I run this shit." They got to sneak and have hidden councils,
Right.
like doing a little treat behind the
Front men and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta get the
puppet
politicians.
leaders.
Yeah. Gotta get the politicians. So like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this guy be the face of the shit.
Yeah.
But I'm behind the scenes calling the shots, so that when he get assassinated,
Yeah.
I just shake my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody hates Joe Biden. A lot of people hate Trump. They hate these people that have no power because they're the face of leadership in Babylon. But the actual king of Babylon is a coward. He's in a hotel room somewhere with a little boy, just being a complete demon and a freak, right? Yeah. The actual rulers of this earth, they could just walk down the street right now. You would have no idea who they are. Because in the kingdom of heaven, man, we're not gonna rule secretly. You're gonna know exactly who your rulers are. Yeah. Everything that happens in your domain, they're gonna know. Okay, that's King, that's Malak. That's Malak Kalaya, that's Malak Smaki. We're gonna rule openly, man. Right. It's gonna be a transparent government. All right. We're not gonna have any backdoor deals. Yeah. All right. We're gonna give you a contract, but then we're gonna have in the fine print. Nah, man. We're gonna tell you what it is up front. You're gonna deal with it. You're gonna like it, or else.
Our law is gonna be straight up. Yeah, it's gonna be out for everybody to see. Yeah, it ain't gonna be, we amended this law, but didn't tell the people. Yeah, which we're not gonna amend nothing, but just saying, we're not gonna have make a law.
Bible, Jesus, Amen.
Yeah.
All praise to God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
God bless all of y'all.
Yeah. All our laws gonna be out front, man. You can go actually just walk up and go read it. You can put your finger on it.
You don't have to read it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna have to teach your children.
The scripture, you got they're straightforward. It's no
for real.
fine print.
Yeah.
It's no
C Article 3, subsection B, C. All this shit.
thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yeah.
It ain't got no stipulations. And, nah.
Yeah,
This is it, bro.
You can commit adultery under this certain fine print. Oh, it's complicated. No, man. It's not gonna be gray area in the kingdom, man.
An entanglement.
Yeah, there's an entanglement.
Guys like that.
Wasn't it Yeah, but we're not gonna be in our kingdom. You gotta hire somebody to interpret the law for you.
Yeah.
Explain it,
That's
break it down.
That's madness.
This is 1 John 5:3. Well, this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous.
Yeah, they're not grievous. It's straight to the point. Easy to do.
Yeah.
As we understand that this flesh, even Apostle Paul talked about it. The things that I want to do, I don't do them. And the things that I don't want to do, I do them. So we understand that the flesh is what, makes us go off, or at least tempts us to go off in certain times, right? But these things are not hard. The scriptures are not hard. There's another scripture, but brother can find it for me. You say the law is perfect. All right.
It's in,
Psalms 7. Psalm 7.
Could be Proverbs 7.
No, I think it's Psalms. But
like I asked, like you say, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know, and like I said, man,
Psalm 19. Huh? Psalm 19.
like I said, man, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, and that's what we got to put up with in these damn fleshly bodies, man. You know, still subject to sin. You know, which I can get into that, but you know, with the I'm not going to say it, but you know, we still sinning, we still going off, you know, because we in this fleshly body, man. You know, and it's just cut and dry. It ain't no way of getting around it. You can't come up with something and try to prove otherwise, man. You know, and here we are, man, just waiting for to get translated, transformed, whatever you call it. You know? Upgraded. Yeah.
We ain't getting into the new.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
We don't want Esau's transformation. We want Yahweh Shai's, man. You know? Oh, shit.
wait, right?
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. It says, the law of Yahweh is perfect.
It's what?
Perfect.
That's right. It's complete. All right. You can finish it out, but that's the point.
Converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple.
I go that word sure again. You know, everything about the scriptures, about the law is sure. You don't have to guess. Right? You know, you don't have to assume. Right? The Lord is straight out, man. He's straight and skinny, man. Black and white. It's quiet, huh? Yeah, it's quiet.
Yeah, the scripture said the Most High's law is perfect. You don't need it. You don't need amendments if something's perfect.
Just gonna say that.
Yeah. The fact that the so-called white man's law needs to be constantly added and updated lets you know that it's flawed. It's completely ridiculous, man. You write a law, you got to write another law on top of that one, another top. Then you got case law. You got this situation set a precedent. So now we got to redo this law. This happened, so now we got to redo that law. That's what happens when you have men, especially carnal men, trying to establish laws, man. It's all based on the flesh. It's based on what you want to do. The commandments of the Most High are how to govern the earth in righteousness. It's what the Lord wants.
Not just govern a continent, but govern the earth. That was powerful what you said, brother. This was given to pretty much govern the whole earth. All right?
Pretty much.
This this not no small time thing we're a part of, man. It's big. You're looking at the future world leaders, man. Hopefully, Yahweh right this out, man. But
You made a statement about these laws were given to govern the earth in righteousness. A part of that is too, the righteous have to be in rulership in order to execute their righteous judgment. The wicked, because the wicked can't rule the righteous. So that's another thing too.
Yeah. Favor be shown to the wicked. Still won't do right, man. In the land of uprightness is still going to have gay pride parades. Still going to have kosher pork, which is madness.
oh man,
That's an oxymoron. That's a total nonsense, man.
Everybody gonna keep the same law no matter where they at. It's not gonna be, oh, you go over to this city, it's different. They do it different over there. You can actually do some on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. We don't do that over here. No matter what land, what city, what planet, it's gonna be the same law, man. But here in Babylon, America, you can go a town over and they do shit different there.
Yeah, like this is illegal here, but in Las Vegas, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, prostitution is allowed outside of Vegas, but inside of Vegas is legal. Or you might got different traffic rules in this city.
Yeah.
You fucking go to Shreveport or goddamn Lake Charles, well, you can run that. You can stop and make a left. So all this kind of crazy shit.
it's just it go back to it. It's confusing. It's confusion.
Yeah.
And an all-time high. And what this the The bringing back of the scriptures again, all right, to the earth is doing what? It's setting things straight. The Lord is straightening, getting some straightening about this shit. This devil got everything confused, man. Men don't know if they women don't know if they men. All right, you got motherfuckers gonna be dogs.
Yeah.
You know, it's madness, man, and it's necessary. This cleansing process that the Lord is doing is necessary. You know, but grab that real quick, brother.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Hey, and why why do the people rejoice when the righteous are in authority? All right, because everything is cut and dry, man. Everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. All right. So everybody is benefiting. Even in the kingdom of heaven, after that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery for these other nations, these nations are going to go back to their lands. Okay? They're going to go back to their lands. They're going to, continue on growing whatever crops is native to that region, whatever. They're going to continue doing whatever business that they do in that land. Right? But it's going to be according to righteousness. Okay? They're going to give tribute to the Israelites, man. They're going to pay homage, and it's going to benefit everybody. But look now, you got this goddamn devil. He just want to be a hog of everything, and he's causing division all over the earth. All right. Hey, in the kingdom of heaven, these different devils gonna have to work together. You're gonna have to work with him, all right, in order to get me what the hell I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, Jay's not gonna sit back and see you quarrel over some shit, and I'm not getting the product that I need. Nah.
Work gotta be done.
Yeah, you gotta get that work to me. And that's the power, all right, of having righteousness in the earth. All right. You gotta find it.
I can add too, like what the brother was saying earlier, the commandments are not grievous, or as not burdensome to us. The commandments that was given to us from the Heavenly Father was for our good, man.
That's right.
He didn't create us and then give us a set of commandments to follow and then say, oh, well, it's not good for you. He did it on purpose. It was a reason that we were given commandments,
Look at the dietary law. Yeah. It keeps you fit. Okay, it keeps you healthy. Right, and it essentially does what? Prolongs your life.
Right.
All right. And what does breaking it do? It ends your life. It deteriorates your health. So that's right. Hey, and we can go through the list of all the command, really, everything that the Lord written about, that we should do. It benefits us in some sort of way, man, and some more than others.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Just real quick. This Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
That's right.
But such as leave it shall die.
And that's simple and plain, man. And why do they abide forever? Because they're in truth. Ain't no, like the brother brought out, ain't no change in this and that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no going back and rewriting. Nah, these are the same commandments that was given to Moses, man. All right. Really, when you think about it, given from the beginning of time, these are the same things that the Lord. Come. These are the same things that the Lord spoke to his people since the beginning. You got it, brother.
I just wanted to continue along with that in the Baruch chapter 4. This is starting at the top again, chapter 4. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Verse 3, it says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing. O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to the Most High, are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. But again, the point that I really wanted was in verse 4. Israel knowing the things that pleases the Most High. You know, that's what the law, statutes, and commandments are about. We have that. You know, so why would we, you know, what Jake, the 2/3 and all have been doing now is getting away from it, you know, pissing the Lord off. But
Hey, even that's, man. You know, we went off multiple times in every incarnation. But the glorious part about it is, I'm gonna grab that root 2 from you right after I make this statement. The glorious part about it is that the Lord had mercy on us and called us back, so we can, you know, do right from the time we heard it for the duration of how long we gonna be here, man. You know, Lord willing, we enduring to the end. But you can grab that, brother.
This is the Luke 2 and 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations.
That's right. You got the 1/3 and the 2/3. Right. The 1/3 is that small remnant. Keep going.
Where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
That's right. Hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, your ass is hard-headed. You stiff-necked. That's the Lord telling you, you hard-headed. Your head is hard.
And the Lord called you a couple names.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Pertaining to being a hard-headed motherfucker, man.
He called you stupid,
Sottage.
a harlot, you know, a backslider. Yeah.
Degenerate pledge.
General.
Yeah, that's right. You know, and 2/3 of our people, right? And you know, it's by design, okay. But your ass is going off. You know, go ahead.
It says, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
All right. Hey, in the land of their captivities. All right. So every captivity that we entered, really, this is the only captivity that we didn't know who we were. All right. We didn't know we were Israelites. All right. We came here knowing, but over the process of time, that was how can I say, whitewashed out of our brains. All right. That was whitewashed out of our brains. Okay. But jump back a little bit where I say captivities.
It says, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them.
Keep going.
For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
So we gonna say the men of the Lord, like the righteous, the 1/3 in the land of their captivities, they're gonna remember who they are. They're gonna turn back into the paths of their fathers, the old paths, right? Those ancient ways, the ways that please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna return. All right, go ahead.
And it says, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
That is, right? They're gonna think upon that name, right? Before, right, the elders, the apostles, our biblians, we didn't know, right, the Lord's name was Yahweh, and his holy son's name was Yahushua. We didn't know that. So this was a prophecy, right? And it had been fulfilled, right, in the 60s. Go ahead.
And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sin before the Lord.
That's right. They're gonna put off that old man. They're gonna come back they're gonna take off the Babylonian garments and put on Hebrew garments. You see? They're gonna put off that wickedness, that wicked nature, that this place, that shit, we grew up here, right? We grew up here, we grew into the ways of being a Babylonian, and now we're Hebrews. We're Hebrew Israelites, right? The children of the Most High. Where?
And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it.
See, Jake, forget that the Lord promised us that land that these gutter rats are in. We got to go back there. That's the homeland, right? That's the hub of Israel. We have to go back there, right? Go ahead.
And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
If I can say a quick disclaimer, I ain't saying that you're supposed to leave America and just go over there right now. No, the Lord is going to do that. The Lord is going to bring us there, so don't misconstrue that part. All right? Read that last part over again, brother.
And it says, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
That's right. Hey, the Lord gonna allow us to flourish, man, in the kingdom of heaven. He gonna, allow us to fully enjoy the earth again. All right? He gonna allow that. Allow us to enjoy these new bodies that the 1/3 are promised to get. Enjoy dominion over all things. All right? They got
one more.
They got more.
Yeah. And it's this last verse here. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them.
So this captivity is the last captivity that Israel will enter. Right? We will not go into captivity under any other nation ever again. This is the last time. Right? This is the last time. And it's beautiful, man, to know you're a Hebrew Israelite in this point in time in history. Right? That's a beautiful thing. You're in a good case, and Lord willing, we stay attached to the Holy Spirit, man. We hang on until the end. All right. I know you've been holding on. Go ahead, brother.
Just backing up what the brother was saying, that Baruch is a little long. This Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
He will what?
And will yet choose Israel.
So the Lord will have mercy upon us. What we're doing now is that act of mercy. He has allowed us to return back into our heritage. Okay? After the numerous trespasses that we have done against the Lord, He's allowed us to return back to who we are, return back to Him. You see? Go ahead.
And set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That's right. All right, so these our brothers in these different nations, okay, these Israelite foreigners, they will be joined back unto us. All right. The salvation is not just for the Israelites, the 1/3 that's over here in Babylon. You got 1/3 that's all around the four corners of the earth. Pursuant back to that Baruch chapter 2. Okay. So go ahead.
This verse 2, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And
go ahead. Read the next line.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Okay, so these different heathens, all right, that are going to still be alive in these different nations, they're going to bring those 1/3, those elect Israelites back to Israel. Right? They're going to bring them there.
Yeah, the scripture say they're going to be carrying our daughters on their shoulders.
On their shoulders, man. You know, the Lord going to make them do that. Really, they're going to want to do it. You're going to have to do it. Hey, you're going to have to. Or else.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if your feet fall off.
Yeah.
Well, you better walk on knobs.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get here.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
So we will be given rest, man. Hey, Bayan, grab that one precept you love. Yeah, rest is allowed. I know you love that precept.
Yeah, if I can add, you know, that's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. You know, like you're saying, have 2 hour work in your day. You know, that you would not believe if I told you, man. You know, because we wholeheartedly believe the things that the scriptures say. We believe the things that the Lord say He gonna raise up the elect to be delivered. You know, I don't want to write desire. We be those men, man. You know. So go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I kind of lost my train.
Why would the Lord say He'll work on work?
Yeah.
Right, that we wouldn't believe. Because 2/3 of our goddamn people, even us at a point in time, we didn't believe that there was anything beyond what we're going through now. Being at the bottom, okay, being last choice, okay, in everything. You see, being subject to outrageous payments, you know, we never imagined anything like these things that we're reading, these promises that we're reading in these scriptures, right? These scriptures have an ending, a beautiful ending to what we thought was going to be, you know, a lifetime of regret, sorrow, mournings, and weeping. You see? Go ahead. That was it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is straight to the point.
Yeah, yeah.
This is our second entrance, 8:52. Unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
And it all starts through what? Through this word, hearing this word, understanding this word. Okay? That's where it all started.
If I could say too, you know, the earth was first made for to be a paradise.
That's right.
It was made for us to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna come back in the earth, man. We're gonna be able to enjoy the earth in righteousness. You know, you got it.
Gonna be able to, you know, one of my favorite places to look at, all right, to give me that, you know, that extra kick throughout the week. You know, if you Wednesday and shit, Jake be mentally tired. Go look at pictures of Sweden, right? Those they got mountains and shit with the snow caps, but at the very valley of it, you got the lush green. It's a blue sky, things like that. We'll never see that shit here in this lifetime. Even if we do, it's for what? They can only probably afford to take a weekend vacation, a week vacation at the most. You see?
You can't miss maybe two.
Yes.
Maybe.
No, come. Yeah.
Yeah.
You really on borderline shit. You know? Come back, no job. Then your wife gonna leave you because you don't have no job no more. You can't provide how you once was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you know, just you take that 2 week vacation, man. We in hell because Jake, he can take a fucking month vacation and come back to a job, but being an Israelite, shit, your shit on the balance, man. You don't know when you come back until you pack your shit and go home, you know? So you can't actually even enjoy your vacation.
It's really to the benefit because if you know a man of the Lord kind of get into that vacation mood, man, he gonna get laxed, you know. He gonna get laxed. So that be a way of the Lord just saying, hey, I know you tired, brother, but all that shit gonna come in due time. You can go and get you a little taste. You can taste it a little bit, but you can't, you know, overindulge.
For real.
You know,
Man, the Lord gotta have a hedge about it, man. You gotta be constantly vexed in order to be in the truth, really.
Oh yeah.
So the Lord not gonna take away all your vexation and just have you just
Yeah.
like Jake gonna think he in the kingdom already, man.
and certain men have experienced that. That's why they not in the truth no more, or they bug the fuck out. You know, they didn't let their head down to the point where putting it back up and getting back to work is not even an option no more. No, they perpetually laxed.
Ain't no vacation at war, man. Like we're on the front line, we shooting, but you know, I'll be right back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sickly. You know.
These vacations we talking about, you know, these weekend joints and week joints, those are like, you know, get you some water in the midst of, you know, fighting in a desert and shit.
You know.
If I can say too, even Jake go on vacation, you still got brothers in those cities to get the work in. So it ain't really no vacation because you still got to do the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So you really don't have no days off. It's none of that, man. You are all, hey, you can't be a prophet 98% of the time. Even if you do have a little downtime, precepts of it's just the spirit just gonna have praise in your head, just meditating, man. You meditating on praise and shit. It's a beautiful thing, man. And Lord willing, like you got more in that?
Not on that.
Kind of. But Lord willing, we keep up this work, right, until we get to that what? To that land, that place of rest, where rest is allowed. See? But
This is Ezekiel 39, and I'm gonna start at 25. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name, after they have borne their shame and all their trespasses whereby they have trespassed against me. When they dwelt, when they dwelt safely in their land, and none made them afraid. When I have brought them again from the people and gathered them out of their enemies' lands, and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations, then shall they know that I am the Lord their power, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. But I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them any more there. Neither will I hide my face any more from them. For I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, said the Lord Yahweh." And like I said, it's ultimately of the Lord bringing everybody back in, man. Because again, as we all should know, is that was the promise of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord was going to go into captivity and so on and so forth. But for the Lord's name's sake, He said that He was going to have us return. Okay, and it's basically just going to, what it really just went into is escaping the pains, man. No more pains, no more worries. The Lord is bringing us back. He's not keeping His face turned away from us that He did once before.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 23. It says, "For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but the Most High will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they shortly, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting."
that's right. Hey, so all of these nations, all of these heathens, these so-called white people, right? These Africans, so-called Africans, these Hamites, right? Ammon, Ishmael, Moab, Elam, all of them have seen our destruction, man. All of them have seen us getting our punishment by the Lord. All right? And it says what?
It says
they're gonna see our salvation,
from the Most High, which shall come upon you with great glory and the brightness of the everlasting.
That's right. So they're gonna see that great switcheroo. The Lord gonna pull a switcheroo, man. He gonna pull us from the bottom and place us on the top where we belong. You see? Keep going.
It says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High.
That's right.
For thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shall tread upon his neck."
That's right. So these devils, right? Hey, we've taken this captivity one day at a time. And through the scriptures, we're able to process, all right, what's going on. We're able to see that vision afar. We're able to see that the kingdom is at the end of the road. So we suffering patiently. We understand that these devils and these different heathens are going to be under our feet, where our feet are on their necks. You see? Meaning we got full control over them. You see? We're going to have them in subjection. They're gonna submit. All right. And I wanted to say one thing before we get into this, because we started out this lesson going into the downfall of Babylon the Great, all right, which in turn is the downfall of these goddamn Edomites, the so-called white man. And this right here is the
Rising up.
the rising up. This is the other side, okay, of that coin. Because once this devil go down, we rise up. Go ahead.
This verse 27. It says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you."
There you go. The Lord said He gonna remember us again. You see, that's a prophecy. He gonna remember us, and we're right here. The brothers, as of today, as of right now, we are a living testimony of that, of the Lord fulfilling that promise. All right, and we pray that we're gonna be, enduring to the end. But as of now, as of right now, today, what it is, April the 22nd, all right, we are living proof of that, of the Lord doing that. You see? Oh, go ahead.
It says, "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more."
That's right. It was if we went off. The law didn't go off, we went off. The laws wasn't broken, we broke them. You see? So us having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we need to seek the Lord 10 times more. And that's it's really not no amount that you could seek the Lord, man, that you could please the Lord, that you could go after it. So we, that's just saying, man, hey, get after this thing. Show your work. That was it, right? You got something too, huh, y'all? All right.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21. I'm gonna start at the top. "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea." All right, which is talking about, it's not talking about a literal new planet. All right, new in the Greek is kandos, which means refresh, a refreshed earth, man. "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." All right, so this is a vision that John is seeing, the 144,000 coming down on the chariots. It's a vision that John the Revelator seeing 144,000 coming down out of the clouds, man, out of the chariots. He said,
Real quick, as pursuing, to 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, around the 50th verse, all right? Hey, getting those new bodies, being beamed up on the chariots and receiving those new bodies, all right, and coming back down to the earth, right?
It says, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power."
So the Lord, all right, returning us unto him, all right, being back fully without power. Go ahead.
Verse 4, "And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away."
And why would the Lord say here it's no more death? Okay, because the 2/3 at this point in time, what was being explained is the 1/3 to be coming through, coming down from the heavens, coming from that chariot. You see that Yahweh shine on, okay, setting things straight. But what people fail to realize is the 2/3 that die on this side, they're gonna be brought through the loins of those righteous men who have those new bodies. You see, so they're gonna be genetically hardwired to do righteousness. And what is sin? Sin is pretty much the repercussion of Shalakit. That is the repercussion of sin. You see, so you sin, you die. The more you sin, the quicker you die. You see, so what's going on here? It says what? death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. All right, so all of these things that our people go through, okay, the curses being on our people, all of those things will be lifted. You see, our women ain't gonna be bald, stank, harlots. Our men are gonna be manly. You see, ain't nobody gonna be overweight in Israel. You know, they ain't gonna have no fats in Israel. They're not gonna have that, man. Cause what? They're gonna be eating according to the dietary laws. You see?
Have a food lust.
Yeah, they won't have that food lust on them, that food demon, a greedy demon.
We're not going to be eating high fructose corn syrup.
That's right.
GMO foods.
That's
All
right.
Our food is actually going to provide us nutrition, man. We're going to eat real food in the kingdom.
Hey, and it's the things that are being spoken of, man, is well worth going through whatever the fuck we got to go through on this side. It's just for a short time. What's the fuck is, you know, what we've been here for 400 years? What is 400 years, all right, to eternity? You know? One day in eternity. What is 400 years, man? Come on, man. Jay, get y'all shit together, man. And if not, fuck it. Handle up. Handle your business. But as for us, we gonna keep doing this, Lord willing. You know, we pray that the Lord will keep the spirit on us to keep flowing, man. We pray that the Lord keep blessing us with the Holy Spirit to get this work done, making our calling and election sure. Because these things that we reading, I want these things. And I'm speaking for the men up here, you know, I know they ain't like mine.
All right.
You know, every day we wake up, it's bullshit. We waking up to fuckery. Every day, clocking in on somebody's fucking job. You see? Having to deal with bug out niggas. That's a burden to a man of the Lord. Scripture say what? What it say?
We vex with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
That too, and it's another one that I'm thinking of. It say, captivity surely make a wise man mad. Oppression surely make it a wise man mad. And we goddamn oppressed him, man. We are oppressed on all sides. You see? Even more so the men of the Lord. Man, you got even 2/3 of our own goddamn people oppressing us, man. Fucking niggas, coons.
Hey, if we don't catch it on Jake's side, we catch it on Esau's side. You know, a man of the Lord catch hell, man.
That's right.
You know, it's fucking constantly bullshit going on, and then you got the fucking managers of this place, these women coming up with you, run up on you like they're a man or some shit. You know, they want you to answer questions, questioning you. Like, who the fuck you supposed to be? You know, I'm talking about just a regular bitch in the street. You know, trying to run up for you, talking about what you doing. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you? You know? Yeah. But all that shit's gonna come like the brother going into. It's gonna all get back in order here real soon, man. Because everybody's fucking out their goddamn mind, man. You know, Jake is doing whatever Jake want to do. You know, Esau gonna do what he do. That's a given.
Yeah.
And these women just run wild, just rampant, man. Twerking all over the place, just being whores of the street. You know,
fucking fat hanging out.
Yeah. Ain't even built like nothing, but you got everything showing, man. You know, here it is. You got a man. Shit, you out here eyeing down other men. You know, it's all just wickedness out here, man. Take the blood out.
That's right.
God damn. Terrible.
I was watching a video. I sent it in the group chat. Hey, they had a homeless Jake, older man. His motherfucking fingers, they were black. His fingers were dead on his living hands. His fingers was dead, brother. And he was begging for change. You know, that was one of the craziest things I've seen in a long time. You know, our people really need the kingdom. They're literally the walking dead. Literally. They're not just spiritually, they starting to die while they're living. Yo, that's crazy. You got your free.
There's Ecclesiastes 7:7 touching on what the brother was saying earlier. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
And why would it do that? because we reading where we supposed to be at. We reading what's to come. You see, we understand that it take time, but God damn it, hey, you know, Jake ready for the kingdom. We know it coming through time, right? But hey, we ready, man. Well,
And the gift destroyed the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
and that's right. A gift destroyed the heart. All of these niggas out here getting gifts from Edom, and it's destroying their fucking hearts. They're becoming wicked and more wicked. You see, the more this devil give them the diverse lusts, these different devices of lust, okay, in whatever form they like it in, the more they wax worse and worse. You see what the last part said?
It's verse 8. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
That's right. Why is the end of a thing better than the beginning for us? Right? Because prescribing the second Ezra, the 6th chapter, okay, Esau is the beginning, at the end, and Jacob is the beginning. So like I had that mixed up, but we understand that, man. Listen, the end of this man kingdom, okay, is better. Slakia. The ending of this man kingdom is better than the beginning. All right, when we started, we know what's coming. We know the kingdom coming. That's why it's better. Right?
It says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry.
Right.
For anger rested in the bosom of fools.
Thank
You know, and pretty much just backing up the brother, because yeah, we pissed off. All right, yeah, we angry sometimes, but we don't let that overcome our spirit, man. You know, it's a balance to this thing.
That's right.
You know, it says anger rested in the bosom of fools. So, you know, if you just walking around here angry all the time, man, you need to check your spirit, you know, because it's an endurance that we have to go through. Through much tribulation shall we get to the kingdom, you know.
And it's an amount of righteous anger that the men of the Lord, they're gonna automatically have that.
Yeah, just
Seeing this shit, you know,
yeah, shit like that.
seeing Decepticons walk past, you know, that's righteous anger, man. But anything, you know, above that, it clouds your judgment. You see, the righteous anger, it gives you motivation to keep going. You know what I'm saying? It give you that edge. I'm not gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go out with these niggas or whatever, because I understand. You feel me? That righteous anger, it gives you that edge, man. But anything other, man, you just clouding your judgment, you blinding yourself.
Yeah. Isaiah 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, thou that shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. And so, yeah, you're talking about Jake being destroyed, man, and it all being destroyed for that lack of knowledge, you know, which is true. You know, these scriptures, you know, that's the ultimate knowledge for an Israelite, man. Nothing else. It ain't no just because you can do a whole bunch of fucking equations and shit on a board, you know, you got your PhD and all that. That means nothing if you ain't got these scriptures and you're an Israelite, man.
That's right.
So-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. This is our book, man. You know, like what's the face said, this is our survival scroll. You know what I'm saying? This is survival scroll.
I'm reading straight from the survival scroll.
Yeah, right.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, cut that bitch off. Yeah. You know, so this is what we need to get us through all the bullshit, you know. But hey, our people reject it, man. You know, and they destroy it. Like you said, they going into now. Fucking Jake is actually coming to the surface now. They got black fingers and shit. I think somebody put in there. Somebody had a black foot or some shit.
Oh yeah. I put that joint in there too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker just had a dead foot.
Yeah.
The foot just dead.
Yeah, you know.
On a living body, brother.
Fucking diseased, you know, sick, man. Without these scriptures, man, you just a fucking zombie. Pretty much. Yeah.
But say if I could add, but that's the Lord did to him,
Mhm.
to us.
Yeah.
You know, that was part of the curses. Deuteronomy 28 on down, man. You know, all of those plagues, one of all things to just being obese. You know, all of those things are our fault.
Yes.
Right? Those things are The word escapes me, but that's what it equals to when you go off from what the Lord tell you to do. Exactly where we are right now. You know?
We suffer because of our sins.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Got the brother finna grab a quick one, and I'm gonna pass it to you, brother.
Thirty.
19, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life that both thou and thy seed may live.
That's right. So hey, Moses gave our people what? A choice, man. Listen, you either follow these scriptures, okay, and you live, or you disobey them and you die. And what we see today is a result of them choosing death over life, man. You know, they're probably gonna end it out on you, brother. If any brother ain't had no other creeds. Go ahead.
You walked in good on that one. It's Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun. It's an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon earth. And like you are, brother. That's the results of people choosing that darkness, man. Not choosing that light. You know, obviously, first and foremost, the will of Yahweh Shai that we have to go through this, and that we're going to overcome at the end. But still, like I said, our people is the low right now, man. We got heathens ruling over us at the moment.
It's saying Second Ezra, the 6th chapter, I believe the last verse, right? It says, I have seen servants upon horses, and what it say? Let's take it. Oh, con.
Seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Con, hey, shit. Beautiful. Hey, Lord willing, you've been edified. Okay. So we're gonna say, all right, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Hey, in a Bible ball. 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 Kwam Yashara. Shalom. Shalom.
Get that.
No, I got it.